Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. My name is Robin Ek, and I'm going to be your Dungeon Master for this evening. Welcome back! I'm in another location. I'm in my new house currently, so there could be some dips in the internet, but this will be sufficed. Welcome back! In the previous episode, our adventurers have been into the Black Mountain, and they have met and seen a lot of things. They have hunted for the adamantium powder. They found it, and they met another creature there that they named themselves as Nexus, which was a mind flare that were supposedly being Nex in the past and turned into Nexus that he announced it themselves at. And they talked about Valazar, the black dragon, and how it could be a danger to this world. Apparently, this mind flare had actually experimented with the black dragon and has given it a mind flare, a small little one inside of it. So it believes it will turn into some of this being and probably destroy everything if they are not returned or if Nexus is not controlling it. So they asked them to help them to find this dragon again, and maybe they will. They accepted, but we will see what is actually going to happen. But with the new components and with the new things, they traveled back to Galgorath, to the city of Galgor, where they met Ophelia, which is the master of Ordan, which is the mage from the Circle Magi that has haunted them for a long time. Actually helped Ophelia in order to get Blinky's soul attached to her own phylactery, and she was apparently successful. And now Blinky has her own phylactery, and Ophelia has now deemed herself the first in a long while creator of a lich. And that is what the previous episode was, as this damage from this creation to bind Blinky to her own phylactery happened. So, but we will return back to them, what was happening previously, but before... Never gets old. Right?
I don't know how to reply to any of those. I'm like,
no. It's so hard.
It's just...
Always revealing how socially inept we all are every single time. It's like...
I think we are social. Yeah.
Yes.
Never mind.
Point made.
My friends, let's return back. Videl, as you're standing there, you see that Blinky glows slightly in a dark green color and dims slightly down as Ophelia is jumping up and down with her arms and just as an old lady, just as Ordan just stands behind, crosses his hands and just say, "Yay, congratulations," but is still suspicious of what actually happened to Blinky. But as you're standing there, you feel something warm, and then it starts to obfuscate your left eye as you see a huge chunk of blood starts to pour down your head as a large chunk of debris is stuck into your forehead because you failed the dexterity saving throw previously.
And they're looking like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah. And a huge chunk of blood is running down, obfuscating your eye.
If I point at the thing in my head, does it feel like it's like God smashed into my head, or is it just on the outskirt of the skin? How does it feel? Could I remove it?
You feel it quite easily, and you can, if you bend it a little bit, you can remove it out.
Forever lodged in your brain.
I'm more like, he's gonna pull out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Would I lost some of my thinking capabilities?
No, you will not.
I'm gonna.
What you think, at least.
-8 intelligence.
Ouch.
I'm gonna just try and see if I can peel it off.
You peel it off, and you look at it. It's a piece of the pot that she
God.
put in the...
I'm gonna smell it.
It smells like blood.
Mm.
And another substance.
Oh,
Mm.
oh,
No.
that's nasty.
It was a chamber pot. What do you expect?
Yeah, and now there's blood and another substance in it.
Yes.
And I'm like, I have multiple questions and I don't want answers to any
No,
of them.
no, I really don't.
I'm gonna,
All this, Ophelia. No.
I'm gonna throw it
No,
on the floor,
stop.
and then I'm gonna. His blink is still glowing.
As you look up after you cast the piece of shrapnel down to the ground, you look up. Blink is not glowing anymore. I would say that Blinky maybe looks a little bit confused at first.
I'm gonna point
But-
at her. You're okay.
And now Rill
much
and
is
Blork
he-
will stand up and
How
look over
much
the
is he
table.
bleeding from his face?
He is a little trickle that goes down.
No, okay, there's nothing.
It's not like,
Amazing.
oh!
Yeah, like.
But you just said a lot of blood.
Yeah, that's
Well,
why I wanted
it
to know
looks
if it
like
was
a
a
lot.
lot.
Well,
or
it-
not.
Even if it's only by my eye.
My God, it's not,
for me. It would
Carrie.
look like much.
Like-
It's more of the lines days. Is it much blood for Blinky?
Yes, it's much blood for Blinky, but for like Blork, it's like just a flesh wound.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I think so.
I'm gonna feel on her face and stuff like that. I'm gonna do a medicine
Make
check
a
on
medicine check. Yeah.
It was a loud boom.
her. 15.
With a 15, actually, she looks very healthy. She looks not as sick as previously. She looks more warm. She looks like she's not... It's almost like she doesn't look undead.
A goblin in her
Previously, she
prime.
is more like... Previously, she was more pale and more green-colored in the eyes and more... You can see if you really stare at her. But right now, she looks as normal as the day you met her.
Stop!
Could you please put out your tongue, please?
Fuck's sake. Fine, everybody grab a fucking fold.
I'm gonna put out my tongue as well next to her. Look, bugger.
No, I'm not looking at your tongue. I'm looking at her.
I wiggle my long, weird green tongue that I have.
She grabs the tongue and pushes it out and looks at it and go,
Look at that. Well, it doesn't seem that you are not influenced by any of the dark magic that was in there before you.
releases it.
You could tell by looking at my tongue, were there like dancing little microscopic evil things on that or what?
Yes. No, well, not microscopic. You see,
Do I even know microscopic?
please follow me. And Ordon, yes, master. You can proceed with the operation. We will probably need that now, and you know what to do.
Certainly, master. And he starts to walk away towards the entrance. If nobody stops him, of course.
Wait, I need to check something. How does this work?
You know what you want to yell after him. Do it.
I mean, I have a few things I'm considering, but...
Operation?
On who?
On who, yeah. Anything that concerns us, probably not.
You asking Ophelia?
Yeah.
The operation? No. It just... Your creation here has snuffed out a little bit of suspicions I had. You have helped me with my experimentation.
What suspicions?
Well, you see. Well, can we walk and talk?
Sure.
Come to my experimentation station.
I am going to hastily follow Orden as he walks away
Yeah.
towards the door.
And I assume everybody else follows Ophelia to the other side of the chamber.
The fact that Real disappears is just so common now. It barely is like a fucking. It's
I
like
mean, I'm
if
not
she
leaving
is.
the room. I'm trying to
No.
stop him before he exits.
He is not walking super fast. He's just walking normal pace as you come to him after a couple of meters away as he's approaching the entrance door. He stops when he hears footsteps. And, stops and tilts his head backward and go, yes.
Did you leave my owl?
He turns around. Your owl?
Oh yeah, I thought you could have brought it back. It's part of your
Oh,
taxi
no.
service.
No. There's a certain fee for that.
So you admit that you actually are a taxi service then if you take a fee?
He fully turns around. What do you want? Is it only because of the owl, or do you have something you want to talk to me about?
Are all your followers virgins?
Takes a step forward. No.
Why do they act like it then?
I do not know. But I can assure you that most of them are sexual capable, if you are so inclined to know.
Is that why you touch their faces all the time?
No. Some of them are my favorites. Students. And the person that you have seen previously, we had another relationship previously.
That involves face touching.
Yes. Are you concerned for this person?
Nah, I'm just
Why are
trying to
you-
understand the dynamic here.
Why are you so interested?
Curiosity.
You know what they say? Curiosity killed the goblin.
That's not really how the saying goes, but
Really? Maybe not from where you come from. There's a saying here in Galgoreth. All the people say it.
I'm sure they do.
And for your other question, he takes a step forward. Very close by. And no. The question for your next question. No, I'm not.
I mean, that sort of makes sense if they're not.
Precisely.
If you had a thing. Because otherwise it would be kind of awkward if it's just...
No, yes. But they are mostly not inclined to... They are ordered not to have sexual encounters after previous encounters that we had faced in the past.
Now I get it. Do you also have the key to the cages?
I think you misunderstand.
I'm just pulling your leg.
I assure that you are. No, we had another encounter. With a previous group of people that turned our group, my mages, into something that was not acceptable. And we had to... There's still some remnants still. There is not...
Many questions, but I feel like that's gonna take a while.
We can talk about it later, but you had your fair and share of the demonic influences that they have.
Yeah,
There are multiple of these demons, but there are other demons that are lurking about.
Yeah, I feel like we had the bad, and how to say, we had less luck. It seems like yours was more fun, maybe.
Believe me,
Fun, I guess.
there is nothing fun when it comes to demonic influences.
I'm just trying to make light on a hard subject.
He nods and you will get A for effort.
I'll take
Now,
it.
now, would you excuse me? I have an operation to fulfill.
Well, yeah, you need to run along and do your master's biddings.
Yes, I need to. Anything else?
Nah.
Very good then. He turns around and he starts to walk towards the entrance.
I want to cast Prestidigitation,
Mm-hmm.
and I want there to like appear like tiny sparks around him, like he's glittering.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm casting it as a subtle spell.
Mm-hmm.
Just 2 sparkles.
He sparkles as he and opens the door.
Interesting. That actually worked. I'm just gonna walk back to the others.
Mm-hmm. As the others, you walk up to a station as she is walking and talking with all of you. Well, you see, there's been some weird occurrences happening in the realm, especially from the northern realms here in Galgoreth. I think you probably have some experience in this field. She walks and there is this corner in this chamber where she has this experimentation, like a huge slab like table where she put out a lot of patients, and she has this glass jar put on shelves on top, and there are so many potions and antidotes and acids that are close by. But in the middle of it all, you can see she has this it's a small table, and there's a small, like, what do you call it? A chopping board. And on top of the chopping board, you see there's a huge growing green-black fungus that she just walks towards, and she puts on some gloves and she takes one of the fungi and just show it. These fungi is not really a part of nature. This was growing from the cranium from a woman. From a place, do you know about the Flowerlands?
I have heard of them. I think my group has. In order to get some flowers.
I understand. Well, this grew from the cranium from a woman that lived underneath a hill. She was corrupted by this thing, and she unfortunately died, but she was given to me for experimentation. And I discovered that what you had, when I was looking at you, and I was medically looking at you, you were not touched by this corruption until I saw your tongue. These black tendrils that were growing underneath your tongue suggested that you were affected by it, but at a much smaller scale. But now, there is nothing of it.
I was gonna turn into a mushroom person.
Ah, yes, but eventually.
Huh.
It seems to be that, but it is a necromantic of nature, but it is really not. It's a subgenre of this weird-looking magic that seems to be necromancy, but it's concealing itself to be necromancy. But it's something else, something within the pores of these fungi.
Yeah, I told you already. We think the source is like underneath the city of Karai.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
I believe that it's in multiple places.
Yeah, probably.
I believe also that what your treatment has now been doing has actually cured you from these spores. It seems to be that the animantium seems to be deflecting your transmutation, and now you are being a pure necromancy.
Huh. You don't think it can just be the fact that I had a weird attachment to a corrupt necromancy book and a crazy elf mask? That could also be a possibility, or you only think it's the powder? Because I wouldn't say no.
Well, I think that whatever effect you and your group has been affected by, it seems to be that source seems to be corrupted as well. So the magic that were preserved in these magical items has now been purified.
So we should all start eating adamantium, is what you say?
Oh, by the gods, no. If you would eat adamantium, you would surely die. It is very poisonous.
Huh.
You should not ever digest it.
Good
Just
to know.
give it a
Viddel's like.
Yeah.
And you should never drink the oxidites either.
Do not drink oxy.
Adamantium oxidide.
Do
But
not drink
regardless,
liquid.
this proves my theory that the adamantium works as an purifier of some sort. Fire seems to be the great deal, but it kills the host and kills everything about it. But it's widely spreading around. But now, maybe we have a cure, or at least the beginning of a cure.
A cure? Did I miss something important?
Ah,
Mushroom
your friend.
people.
Yes.
I was turning into mushroom, and I'm not now, so it's good.
Great. I'm so happy for you.
Small victories.
This means that I need new subjects. I need to get some new ones. Maybe I can order them to go and get me and fetch me some.
What about like you have like a fucking fuck ton out there.
Ah, yes, but they are other test subjects for other things. You see, I have been trying to understand this magical anomaly for quite some time.
Wait, can
Why
we
did,
all
like-
turn into mushrooms?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Is it just-
Oh, yes.
No, we're not.
It spreads. It begins as, it is very fascinating. Do you care to know?
Open
I'm
mouth.
more. Am I turning into a mushroom? Can you
I'm
see
just
my
grabbing
turn?
fucking her
Well,
and like throwing at her fucking face. Like, open your
Give
mouth.
me your She grabs your tongue and pulls it out. She looks at it and goes, yes, you are infected indeed. And she releases your tongue.
What?
But it
But
is,
then-
well,
What
let me,
about them?
Mr. Goatman, can you please pull out your tongue? Oh, my glorious, that's a very handsome tongue you have. And they just pull it. Oh, yes. Oh, interesting. There's another possibility that you may be growing a diseased hair, young man. And it releases your
It's the
tongue.
man, there's like splinters in his tongue that he has licked the table. It's like,
And you, Mr. Goliath, can I please see your tongue?
Okay.
You have to lower yourself down, honey. I am very short.
I bow down.
Thank you, son, and pats you on the back. Oh, fuck yeah. She is... but... The peculiar thing is...
No. Wait. Sorry, Block. Can you show us what does it look like?
Like this? She pulls him.
Well,
I was gonna look underneath
Yeah.
Block's tongue and like, what do we see?
You see the muscle part underneath the tongue? It's just filled with this black tendrils that are just rolled underneath it,
Ah!
is it like veins or like
like
protruding?
veins.
Oh,
Like veins.
Lucas
we
just gonna sigh
Pull
and
it
be like,
out.
I guess I
No,
had
you should not
this
pull it out. This works like this. It is not contagious in that regard that you can make out with a person and you can exchange saliva between a person. It will not spread, but it will actually come.
No.
It will actually come to that. If you would die, it will truly take over you and turn you into a fungi person, and then ultimately be undead and enthralled by the fungi.
Skip all of that. You said something about a cure.
Yes, which I send my little organ away in order to retrieve some of my other experimentation tools.
How
Yeah. Does he need help? Because if that is a fucking
no,
thing,
no,
we should
he's-
probably.
I
He
sort
is
of.
very capable.
How are we infected?
It's easy. You need to just go around where the fungi grows, and then you will be affected by it.
Wait.
It has a tendency. These fungi, or this magical fungi, seems to be growing everywhere underneath certain places, especially places that are sewers, because they are attaching to moist and very wet areas. But
Are you saying that an entire town could get infected then? Because...
yes, but the most intriguing of all, that you can see it growing, it is the spreading of this magical field of negativity. It enhances the necromantic negative energy and makes people react negativity. Because it's spread through negative thoughts and negative actions. It spreads like wildfire until the very moment they feel so angry and so full of despair that they kill themselves. That is
So
how
you're
the
telling
fungi
us
will
that
spread.
as long as we're positive, it's not gonna spread.
Oh fuck!
It
You're
sounds
dead.
like
You're so
bogus.
fucking dead. Like all of you.
That cannot be true.
It is true. It affects everything.
So
I
we
don't
have to
want to
be
become a mushroom.
happy.
I'm just gonna grab Riddle and put it down to me.
The whole fucking codex is just walking around on that shit in a daily basis.
I
Like,
know.
and they just fucking walk up and touch everyone. They fucking go and have orgies all the time, probably.
I know.
Does it spread through? How much doesn't it spread through? Like interacting with others? Is there a limit?
There is. Well, it's not a limit, but there is a thing that we have peculiarly found. There are these larger spore sacs that have been identified, which are called, well, I call it fungi nodes. But these nodes seems to be a cluster where most of the fungus and spores are spreading from. And I believe that this fungi is intelligent. It is acting as an hive mind of sorts. So something is controlling this undead fungus. And I believe if we could kill, or if you get a sample of one of these nodes, it will probably make it more quicker for me to make an antidote or a cure. But I believe that if we inject one of these nodes with the cure, it will actually reverse everything.
How about a gelatinous cube?
Oh,
have
that
that
would be
already.
fascinating.
You already
It's-
have it.
A very good, a very peculiar thing that actually happened is, watch. She takes a huge point of acid. She takes a huge chunk of she just breaks the fungus, put it in the acid, and the acid and everything starts to overgrow instantaneously.
Yeah.
And just start to grow this roots and tendrils, black tendrils, and just swirl over the table and drop down, and she just cast a firebolt on it, and it just is destroyed. It is plausible that this fungus is spreading through acid quickly. It is absorbent to acid.
How do you remove it?
Yeah, that.
It is simply not easy to remove it. Now, but thanks to your little friend here, you can actually... We have a cure to actually be able to remove it and localize. We can localize, and maybe we should do it. But adamantium is
I
difficult
can't walk
to
around
find.
being happy. It's not gonna work.
Well, happiness is one thing, but it lure. When you are spreading negativity, and when you are in a realm of negativity, it actually rapidly grows.
Is that why you're
Lady, I am
so
negative
cheery
a
because
lot.
Well,
are you
luckily
trying
for
to
you.
resist it?
Well, luckily for you, then we have therapy here in town.
Are you
This
telling
should
me
be
I need to go to therapy to fix the fungi problem on? Is it can There has to be a quicker way. Just, remove it from my body.
Being negative right now. You be positive. Therapy could make a possibility, but who says there are not other alternatives?
Well, calm down, calm down. I've actually tried with several subjects to remove the tongue, remove the intestines. It actually doesn't help. It actually latches onto a person. But don't you worry, now we know that adamantium is one of the keys. You simply has to do one thing.
Find more?
Not die until I find more. But this is great news. This is great progress.
How long have we been infected?
I am doomed.
Well, according to your tongue, Mr. Goliath, you have been approximately roughly 3 weeks, I would say. No, a little bit shorter than 3 weeks.
That sounds about right.
I'm gonna
It's very...
put my finger on the fungi.
As you put it, you feel something that starts to like go around your finger. Almost like, as you feel it feels like the legs of a crab going around your finger. Like dancing around, but it doesn't latches onto your finger. It just stays.
It just caresses my finger gently.
Yes.
And
do
you guys feel that? I'm gonna point it again.
It does the same.
I try.
Yeah, it does the same.
I don't want this in my body.
So she can't see me. What's the name? Ophelia.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna shape my tongue so it's so long that I can actually look at my own tongue.
You definitely see this weird thing.
It's like.
It's very disturbing.
I have a follow-up question on that. Even if I don't see it, but when you make your tongue longer, does the fungi grow with the tongue? So when you shrink the tongue, the fungi just hangs out of the mouth.
No. No. It's still the same.
That's nasty, Robin. That's very nasty. This thing is so nasty.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're not.
I wonder if he felt that. Oh God, he must have felt that.
Well,
Could you give me one little second? I'm just gonna.
I need
not?
to experiment on your friend here. The
Yeah, but
friend
could
that's
you give me
staring.
a second?
No.
You wanna
No.
experiment on me?
No, I need to see one more visual experimentation. You! Yes, you! The dark elf!
What of her?
I want you to see you change into another personality. I need to see if it affects another personality, or if it is parts of your body.
Excuse me.
Oh yes, you heard me right. What I have noticed in my days, changelings have a different kind of power. Maybe some of your personalities are infected and not your host body.
A change of a hua. What do you mean?
Could you please change? Maybe to your base personality, or what you would consider your main form for me, please.
Back up a bit. Who says I'm a changeling?
It is quite obvious.
She looks like a drow to me.
No.
What am I missing?
I don't know.
You're not missing anything. Could you please change? Or I am. This is, of course, a silent, of course. But if you don't want to know, it's fine by me. I'm just asking you politely.
I'm whispering into her ear. Maybe Brianna is gonna save your life. She can actually fucking be positive. She's the only spark of you that is.
I'm sorry. I need you all to Do you want to do this? Because I need
Yeah,
to proceed on the cure.
I just it's base first. Yeah.
And before, and as you are progressing, as you are doing that, he turns to Videl and Blork. Have you two felt hunger? More hunger recently, or less hunger?
I'm always hungry.
Interesting, yes. And what about you?
Kinda less, but I thought that was other circumstances that...
No, it seems to be, as shorter you are, it seems to be that the fungus is making you less hungry, and the bigger you are, the more hunger, because it needs more energy, because there's more fungus in a bigger person than a small person. Which, this will prove it very accurate, actually.
So if you eat a steady diet and don't exceed hunger or starve
If you
yourself,
exceed hunger more than a steady, it means that you have possibly all of your intestines covered in it. Fascinating. It proves to me more experimentation. But please, turns around. Yes, could you please change?
I'm changing to Nokri.
Wow, hello, little one.
Does it get her
Could you
ears?
please?
Huh?
Does
Yeah,
she
so
get
she
her
get
ears
this
and
cat
tail?
ears.
Yeah.
As she does it and go like, change again.
What? But
Just curiosity.
didn't you want to see my tongue?
Oh yes, we can do the tongue first. Please put out your tongue. Huh. No, you're infected as well. It doesn't. Hey, can you please change again? Not that you're a very beautiful persona, of course, but I need you to change again.
Oh, fine. Change into Brianna.
Oh.
Is that better?
Yes, could you please put out your tongue, please? Aha! Aha! This personality does not have the infection. I need to take a sample. Takes a huge pointed scissor and goes towards the tongue.
As lovely as you are, and as much as I do really want to help, what are you gonna do with that scissor?
I'm going to scrape the underneath your tongue.
Yeah, sure. If it's for science, I'm glad to help.
And she very politely go and just takes a piece of the tongue. Put it in a glass jar. Experimentation will be so good. Very good. Thank you so much.
So we will have a cure soon, I assume?
Yes. If Ordan gives me that, approximately a couple of weeks will probably go with, so full suffice.
I mean,
But
that's
of
not long at
course.
all. That's perfect. I mean, it could have been years.
No, but
perfect.
it could actually be hours. But for that, I would actually need a sample from a fungus node, actually.
you know where one is.
we have one?
You
Did you
told
pick one
me
up?
that you told me there was something underneath the city. Maybe that is a node.
That
Yes,
is
we can
kind of
go
what-
there. We can go there quickly. I know a lot of people in that city.
Can I just do a quick? That's what I kind of wanna. Can I? I'm just gonna. She's gonna step away. and do sending.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, if you are now we have understand each other, I want you please to go. I have some work to do, and if you have
Of
no other
course.
more questions,
I have a question.
yes, big one.
How long does it take for you to become a mushroom?
Well,
Or is it only when you die?
accordingly to
Just
the
be
growth
happy,
of it all,
Block.
it seemed to be in when you die. It doesn't seem to be overextending while you live. It just spreads more and have a much deeper transformation and quicker transformation when you die.
Have we seen any mushroom people? I asked the group.
I am not there. I have walked off and doing sending.
I don't think we've actually seen any people, but I mean, we saw a cube that could potentially have been a mushroom necromancer cube that was kind of weird. It tried to eat Thalion. You don't remember Thalion? He was kind of a specific individual. He had his
Happy
good
thoughts.
sides, but
So, We don't spread any mushroom spores right now, right?
Oh yeah, you're highly contagious.
Oh.
So how do we spread them so we don't? So it's just,
Well,
I would
it
hate
is very
to spread
unknown.
this.
it's something to do with when people are negative. It spreads like it blossoms.
Well, I feel like we have spread this to every individual we have met, but I am trying to
Well-
think positive thoughts here. So I'm sure we can find a cure and then we will make
Oh, yes.
everyone happy again.
Thanks to your little friend, pointing at her as she walks away. Thanks to her, we maybe have a chance.
That is great!
And thanks to all of you. You did a tremendous job. But now, if you would excuse me, I have some
Yes, just
more
a quick-
experimentation.
Yes, of course. I just go first, Vidal, please.
Could you ask Orden to be our transportation, please?
Oh, that would be
Make a
lovely if you could
persuasion check.
teleport us.
I said please.
With advantage, because you asked politely.
12.
With advantage?
Yep.
She looks at you and goes, yes, that will be wonderful. After he returns with my order, I will make you... He will be your personal chauffeur.
Perfect.
Anything
Well, we have
else?
taken a bit of damage, so maybe we should rest for the day and travel tomorrow.
That could be wise. Otherwise, I can ask some of the people in the circle to come and heal you if you wish to have that. Well, it's up to you,
don't
of
feel that-
course.
Wounded, I almost feel like a bit drained on the
Ah,
magic
Well-
department.
well, it usually comes to that, and also maybe the fungus is drawn to people with magical capabilities.
I don't know, Memruka,
No,
but I
you're
am very
definitely
hungry.
not. Yes, but it seems to. I need to have more test subjects.
You said it didn't spread through kissing, right?
It is not. It spreads more through spores are released when you're negative. I don't know if it spreads through your mouth or through your body, but it has tendency to go when you are exposed to, well, when you're negative and you're spreading negativity. But what we have saw, you see, Orden's group has been in a more of a pickle. They have been influenced by a demonic being.
Oh
even
my
though-
god! It sounded like they had a really fun time, but in a negative way. But sort of, it could have been worse. It could have been a worse entity. But as I understood it, it was an entity was more interested in like the pleasure of flesh than just
Exactly.
rot or hatred or anger or such.
But some of them were more exposed to this demonic energy, and demonic energy has a more tendency to spread these things even further. But
I
of
will be
course,
followed by a demon for a while, so maybe
well, it seems
we need
to
a lot of
be-
antidote, I think.
It seems to be that you have been maybe the perfect carriers for this.
Oh, lovely! Good thing
My
that we keep
little
good track on
own,
everywhere we've been.
my little own group of agents of chaos. That is very, very interesting.
That is a cute name. I like that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, any else questions beforehand?
No, I think I'm fine.
Wondrous. If you could
Shame.
give me some of the sample, it will quicken it. But please come back here in a couple of weeks. We will have the antidote. Or if you have something else, another information or something, please return here as quickly as possible.
Okay. So, get the fungi, kill the dragon. Yeah, we can do this. In a jiffy, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be tremendously good. Please,
Of
if you would
course.
excuse me.
Good luck.
Oh yes, and to
What?
you too.
What if an entire city has the fungus?
Then
How do How do
I-
we cure it?
I suggest that we get a lot of components. Or we have to be prepared to do the most inhumane thing there is. We have to send them We have to notify the Inquisition of the Empire. Maybe they could do something about it then. But of course, there is time. There is always time for a cure.
Of course there is!
But
We can fix this!
But we have to run like the rider was in us. We have to be quick about it before it spreads and it becomes we cannot contain it. We need to continue on. Please.
Well,
I
that
need
will
to go
never
return.
happen because we will fix this!
Yes, but please, I need to return to my studies.
Of course! Good luck!
Safe travels.
Let's go!
Thank you. As you run away,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
you
yeah, I
shunt
walked-
away.
I walked away and instantly started descending, so I have no idea what's happening after that, but we'll get to that.
I'm gonna pick her up as we walk past her.
No, I'm not even sure where I'm in the room. That
Oh,
depends on this.
okay.
We will see what happens. That's why I need to do the
Oh.
message.
This is a couple. This is during when Ophelia is explaining
Yeah,
everything.
she's been talking for quite some time now.
So, who are you sending?
Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Darkness. You alive? Codex all right? How are things in Karai? Baron, alive? You know if he's in trouble? Any problems with mushrooms? Bye.
It takes a few moments. A reply comes back. Oh, hi. I'm fine. Codex fine. Baron in a pickle. Our leaders has returned.
Okay, find her probably inside with all the fucking undead things if you're walking back towards where we were and she's just standing there. Probably like clenching a table and like looking very frustrated, like, ah!
There you are!
Yeah.
So we can rest today and travel tomorrow if we want to. Apparently Auden can get us there so we don't need to use our own magic. Or we could go today if you would prefer.
I'm just gonna go get some water. You continue talking.
You seem a bit distressed. We will fix this, you know.
I'm allowed to be negative, yeah. But I can't spread it to you, so...
But we can
I
spread it
don't
to you.
worry, I'll brush it off like it's nothing. Give me all of it. Please ventilate.
It's probably nothing. It's gonna be fine. And
Of course it is.
if we need to relax and wait here, we could probably do that, yep.
I mean, whichever works. Also, it doesn't spread by kissing, so I definitely haven't given it to Siren, so it's good.
But we have been very negative around that fucking cat, have we not? And I had
That is very true,
to
actually.
think- Okay, let me put it this way, without spreading massive panic here, but...
Breathe.
Mhm.
Yes.
What happens if this corruption that it is
Yes.
inside him?
Mhm.
And he is inside the tree of life
Mhm.
with my shitling.
But yes, you're very strong, child.
Yes,
Who could for sure take care of themselves.
He should
And
definitely
if
be able to sense it.
anyone-
He should be able to sense it, yes.
Yes,
He-
if anyone could take care
Ah.
of it, I think the cat is perfectly safe and contained. But you could tell him.
A huge explosion. No.
I already used the fucking... I think I can only use this crown once per day.
Well, then we tell him tomorrow.
Mm.
No problem.
Yeah, he's not gonna die in one day.
Of course
It's gonna be
not.
fine.
It's just that... Okay, it's the thing. Death is a... Whatever this fucking thing is, I don't even think it's
Uh-huh.
death. What is a god anyway? I'm starting to think everything is just a god. When I died just now again, I met our lovely...
Uh-huh.
A lovely death again.
Okay.
And he is, as usual, being a kind of a dick. As he likes to take in the shapes of people that are very soon to die. And I
Okay.
don't know what soon means to them, because they're like, whatever. I
I
don't
mean,
know
they're
what
a
they are.
creature of infinite life, so soon could be 1,000 years from now, for what we know.
Could be a demon pretending to be deaf to or whatever. It could be my own fucking stupid mind.
I am sure it was the god of death and not a demon. We are rid of demons by now.
I'm hoping it's a demon, because then it's lying. Because if it's the god of death, then it took on the shape of Siren. Because it likes to take on the shapes of those that are gonna die soon, or close to death. And
I mean,
the funny
he is
thing
sort
is,
of close to death, but he's safe.
Yeah.
And on the way to get better, so it might just have been that he's on the... he's in the middle ground, so to say, but he's gonna get better and flourish.
Then it changed into divas.
Oh.
And yeah. Imagine a twitch in Pulsing. But I contacted Darkness, and he is fine. He's just in a bit of a pickle because their leaders have returned and is not very happy about certain
Oh, the
situations.
Crow Lords?
I would imagine. But everyone seems to
I mean, they're
fine.
probably understandable people if you talk to them.
Probably.
I mean, they're business people, of course.
Yes. So we should...
That shouldn't be an issue.
I'm just thinking that we should probably... If things are as they were in Kyril, when you pass a certain highly respected thief or murderer or whatever, it usually goes a long way to set up a meeting to show some good faith.
But we haven't pissed any of them off.
Did we leave any food with the cat?
I'm
cat's
sure
in a coma, it's
Siren. I'm sure the Sandor will shove some apples into his mouth from his lovely tree.
Are you sure?
If not, he's gonna feed him grass, and I hope he does.
Are you sure?
Sandor said that he would
I'll
take care of the
ask him
cats.
tomorrow.
Of course, we're gonna trust him to do that. There's no
I am-
need to worry.
I am sorry. I am so hungry. Mother said, did he do? I need
Exactly that.
You were mad to
I am hungry. Please feed me. No, I shall not feed you.
Exactly that is what's going through my mind.
You eat leaves, right?
Mhm.
No, not again, please.
You're like a plant. You need earth and water. Here's some dirt.
Back to topic. When
Yeah.
did we piss off the Crow Lords?
It's hard to explain, because you are not... I don't know the crawlers. I'm just basing it out of how it works in these types of circles, one might say. And one of them... It's hard to explain, but I think they at least feel slightly offended that we have not tried to reach out to them, especially after the fact that we more or less dragged guards down there. Not that we wanted to, but that doesn't really matter. Because they were looking
But that
for
was
us.
hardly our fault.
Hey,
We
not
don't even
gonna-
know that they were looking for us. They could have been looking for someone else.
Didn't we know that the guards were looking for us, though? Vidal said they were searching for us and were looking for us, and we couldn't leave the city when he and Blork was up top and trying to go hunting? Yeah.
Yes, but the duty also said that we could go in on our own accord, which we failed to understand. But that's another story. And
Yeah, but
that's
we didn't
falling
know that.
worse now.
Yeah, but they still went
Here
back.
is no. The thing here is, listen to me, Blinky. It's not our fault that the gods went down.
I know.
Because they should have allowed us the time they said they would give us. Also, they are under this sort of, how to say, silent understanding that no god is supposed to go down, because if they go down, bad things happen to them. And that is clearly not our fault.
I know.
See?
Yes.
Also,
You are
the
not.
Prolords could have contacted us if they needed something. It's not like we've been hard to reach. We've done so much for that city, both for the under and the top part.
Maybe we
I
should
mean,
be
look at
angry
Divas.
at
He's
them.
opening more whorehouses all over the place. He's flourishing.
We need to be angry at the Crow Lords because they haven't contacted us.
I wish I had Frigg here right now. I don't know why, but god damn it, he could explain this so much more better than I can.
It's
But-
all good.
The thing is, I don't think they're overly angry like they are angry. I just think that we are... I don't know these people, so I can't make this statement. But I'm just basing
We
it
also
on...
thought that we were actually in direct contact with one who showed to not be one.
Mhm.
That then died, but...
Yeah.
And then
We
we
were.
didn't have any means to contact another of them. Because we didn't know how.
Yes, and we will explain this to them. I'm just saying we should be aware of the possibility that they might be on a pissy mood, and not that they should be, but that doesn't really...
No one can be in a pissy mood towards us. We're so likable.
Oh yeah, this. But as I said, I don't know. This is just me making wild guesses based on life experience.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
That's great. And if they are pissy at us, that is not of our concern. They can be pissed at us. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
of course they can be. And
Yeah.
then we will explain to them.
Just don't
That we
do
are
it
good
like I
people.
did with Darkness, where I got into this pickle that I'm kind of in with her right now, where I'm supposed to do a death for her. Phrase your words. Because they're gonna... Even though we didn't do anything wrong, I imagine that they, if they even feel a sliver of reason that they could get something from us, they would definitely want to snare you into some kind of deal like that.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Block.
What are we supposed to do?
Either we rest or we will travel to Karai. There we will potentially meet with the crime lords of the underground there. And depending on how
ask
that
all of them
goes,
to
we will
stick
walk
out their
out
tongues.
alive.
Do we have to
Okay.
meet them? We just need
I don't
Sam.
know.
No,
I mean, they
maybe
might want to meet. That's why I said potentially. It's not like I am seeking them out. I just want a mushroom, so we can find a cure, so we can save the world.
We shall ask the Codex, I suppose, when we get there.
Of course.
And if they think that we should, then maybe they can help us.
But
Talk to
isn't the mushroom Memruka?
It is part Memruka. As Ophelia
Uh-huh.
said, it is something weird with it, though.
Yeah, and since we're already infected, it doesn't really matter if you go down and fetch some more.
Yeah, but
And I'm
we-
immune,
Right,
so I
if we
can be as
spread it.
negative as I want. So if we need to be negative, you can just hold your ears, and I can go ham on people. Ah!
That's good that you're
But
immune,
Yeah, can I still spread it, though?
probably.
I doubt you could, but maybe you could. I
Let's-
guess you could be negative towards people, and in that way you could make them negative, and thus their infection would spread faster. But
Fine. I shall put on my loveliest face.
So,
do you want to form a calming circle?
I knew you were gonna do that at some point. I've been waiting so long. Now I'm not being true to yourself.
how many of us need to attend this circle?
As many as feels the need to it.
Yes, hold our hands.
Yes. Look, do you want to be in the calming circle?
Okay.
Fidel?
I'm thinking.
Take my fucking hand.
I can take Blinky's hand.
You will
And we
become
breathe
you will
in.
like it.
And we breathe out.
Ah.
I love that we're
One
standing
more
in her.
time.
We're in our fucking
Yes!
study with blood and guts
Yes!
and undead
Yes!
and body parts, and we're having a fucking calming circle.
While we're doing this circle,
Anna.
can I, since mushroom is plant-based things, could I do druidcraft and try to sense it and see if I can kinda
yes.
see how it flows within me and my friends?
Yes. I wanted and I have waited so long for this. Videl, make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh damn! No, I'm gonna die.
In
Oh, natural 20.
Anna.
27.
Oh, nice. My God. I wanted this for so long, you don't even know. So, Videl, you reach out with your druidcraft during the circle, hearing your friends breathing in, breathing out, and you feel your center. You feel the source of your energy as you connect with the fungus underneath your tongue. And then you sense something within it. You can, if you want to, connect with it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah! That is wonderful. Let me just...
In Anna.
What is this supposed to do?
It's supposed to relax you.
Videl, as you... Imagine that you travel into this line, this root system. As you are traveling underneath the ground. Almost like a nerve system. Roots upon roots. Nerve against nerves. And it intertwines and you can see it and you can feel it. The network that is spreading all over the world. It's almost like tunnels of ants. These small spores that are spreading all over these veins over the world, over attaching with plants, creatures, animals, and humanoids, until you are at the very, very bottom of some deep cavern. And then you see, as you look up with your gaze up towards the top side of the chasm, a huge shadow that is growing on the side of the large chasm. You can feel it staring back at you. You feel its presence. Its strong energy connected with necromancy and druidic power. There is something underneath the world that is plant, but it's sentient. You have almost the same feeling as you are gazing upon Xandor, but this is something far more malevolent, far more commanding, dominating. No words between you, just the sense of a presence so large and so dangerous that is staring at you. As you return back through the network and back into your conscious mind, as you hear Brianna, Ooba.
Oh, we're still doing this.
You're supposed to breathe in, not swallow your tongue, Videl.
As you cough out, Videl, a huge chunk of spore just flies out of your mouth.
Do we see it?
Yeah, large black particles that just comes down to the concrete floor, and it starts to move.
What is that?
Ophelia!
Almost like from the other side of the room. Yes.
There's a spore and it's floating on the floor, crawling.
You see from the other side. Stop! And running with a huge glass jar.
Fight!
I'm just gonna go up to Vidal next, pat him on the back, like, yeah, get it all out there.
As soon as
Maybe you
you,
can cough.
Get it out.
nothing comes out as you cough.
You go.
If you cough.
Look over my shoulder. I'm gonna feel under my tongue.
Oh yeah, it's still there. Steward comes, puts a glass jar on top of the spores, and just stands there.
I guess the calming circle worked. It got rid of some of it.
As Ophelia comes, what happened?
On the calming circle.
Yeah.
In my laboratory? I would actually need it. Regardless, she walks down and looks down. Interesting. It seems to be spreading. It seems to be spreading more than I anticipated. Steward, open up it! It open up and go. She blasted with firebolt. There! Hold on!
So just kill it with fire.
Fire seems to make it.
That's
Well.
good. Then we have a backup if we can't stop it. We can just burn everything.
Yes. I suggest you would take Ordon with you. He's very sufficed in burning stuff.
Oh yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's really good at it.
That's pure innocent man.
Give her a fucking glare.
Well, I need to return to my studies. Please. And thank you for coughing.
You're welcome. As soon as she's gone.
Oh yeah. As Stewart looks at all of you, takes the glass and just
Keep up the good work, Stewart.
you can see a huge thumb comes up and moving on.
Don't want to spread negative energy, but I have something to tell you.
Okay. Maybe you can spread it in a positive manner. And like tell us and we
Yes.
shall. Yeah.
Pretend like it's a good news.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When you tell us, like it would be the best thing ever, like a surprise party.
Yeah.
You only need to rephrase it.
Yeah. You just like, I have some wonderful news for you all. And this is it. Tell us, Vidal. I'm excited.
Yeah, can we do it in our room? If it,
Yes.
Of course.
we still have it.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. Come on, let's go to our room then.
And then later, you arrive in the room.
So, good news.
Yeah.
This network of fungi, it actually goes very deep.
Okay.
It's amazingly big.
Okay.
Goes everywhere. At
Uh-huh.
the bottom,
In the whole world.
yeah. And at the bottom, this is this
Uh-huh.
magnificent, giant cave with this
Okay.
beautiful, not so happy thing.
Okay. So do you know where this cave is?
Down.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's a
that-
direction, so we know where to start. We look downwards. That's good.
Yeah. Could
Can
I?
we get to this lovely cave of
I would
wonders?
say that you have to succeed on a history check.
Oh, okay.
I have a DC for it. Because
9? I don't think it's a 9.
no, you don't
And you
really
have
know
so
where
many
it is.
bluffs in
No.
it. Oh.
Yes.
Remember, Vidal, remember, Vidal.
No.
I mean, we have a location, so we know where to start. Somewhere down. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can
if
we
it's everywhere, but
get
it's
it?
all connected back there, we can just go there and tell it to stop.
We know where
Darling.
one place is, maybe we'll start in Karaiden.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the demon heart under the city. Maybe they're connected.
The primordial thingy.
Oh yeah, and Thalion also said that he saw some weird-looking ruins down there somewhere in the labyrinth.
Right, the vibrating weird thing with the obelisk and ice.
Yeah, we never checked that out.
No, we didn't.
I feel so bad for not doing that. We should have listened to him. Right?
I like that you are trying. I love it so much.
I love that you have made this fucking plot thread where you're forcing us to be positive because you know it ain't gonna happen otherwise. You're like, my fucking friends, the negative fucking zealots of the world. I'll show you.
So we're traveling tonight or tomorrow?
Maybe better tomorrow when you are all fine, and then I can use the mansion for us to be comfortable tonight.
Oh, I like being comfy. I like the mansion. Then I can bathe with all my huge sticks.
Yes. You can.
Blinky,
And you can pet goat.
where did you put your bag of holding?
I don't have it anymore. It's dead. I have it with
Yeah,
me.
but where is it? Where is it?
I have a deflated one with me.
Yeah, but where did you put it?
But I put it in my normal bag, I suppose.
Okay, cool. Because right about now, you hear something that sounds like... You feel that your bag extending. And then you feel it's getting lighter and lighter and lighter.
Are you alright?
I'm gonna look at it.
You open up, you can see everything that you had in your bag is in the bag of holding now. As the bag of holding has been activated again.
So it sucked the things we put into Rill's bag of holding back into my bag of holding.
Yeah.
So it's sucking from reels, so we see stuff flowing, or just is it the thing?
It's just there now, I guess.
The bag is back.
I tried to pull out something.
That could be a good song title. The bag is back.
Yeah, but as in, I have all the things. Do you have my things too? Do we have doubles? Try to grab this book.
He's pulling out the fucking random book what was it called? The face? The shamed book with many faces that we picked up recently.
You pick it up, and as Brianna does the same, you have the same. Try the weapons.
Wait.
Try something
No.
else.
I'll try to put it out of the bag.
Put it up.
As you put it out, yours Blinky turns into ash.
Oh.
Ophelia!
Ooh, I want to try something. No.
Okay,
This is important. Hold your bag open for me. I'm gonna shove my arm down.
It comes out of your...
It's like this, like.
What the fuck is going on?
That is so cool.
Yeah, but... What? Can you take stuff out? Okay, take out something that is not important.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm gonna pick up the gem that I got from Siren.
You pick up the gem, and the gem is twice as big.
Maybe now I like this. It might be worth more. That's great.
Is it bigger?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a coin.
From the bag of holding, or...
No, wait the fuck.
Oh, you're gonna take a coin, put it in the bag of holding. Or...
Do we have... Okay.
What happened if you put your hand in your bag, Blinky? No, don't do
Ooh,
that.
can we hold hands in the bags?
No, don't do that
What-
if
what-
it turns to ash.
Yes.
Don't be so negative. Of course.
I'm gonna take a.
Sorry. Oh, it will be magnificent.
I'm gonna take a copper coin.
Uh-huh.
Because we don't have that. No. I'm gonna take a copper coin
Mm-hmm.
and drop it in mine.
Mm-hmm.
Can you find a copper coin in yours?
I would assume we have a lot of
We don't have copper coins.
We don't!
But if
We're
you don't
too rich
find
for that.
this copper coin, then maybe it turned into a silver coin. Or a gold coin. Or something. Can you find it?
Or ash.
That's
No,
really
sorry.
annoying. I'm gonna try to find a
Back to
copper
my
coin.
You don't sense a copper coin.
And I can't get it out either.
You shove in your hand, you don't feel a copper coin.
So things teleport to you, but they can't become more valuable. Very weird. I don't like it. 'Cause it's unstable, but it's also very cool and potential.
As you're holding the bag
It
and
is
as you're talking,
extremely cool.
the whole it used to be like this darkness now turns to it makes this it yonks, it makes a little like it tugs a little bit, and then it turns to a purple, like the whole goes not dark, it goes like dark purple.
Yeah, I think I'm
Pretty.
gonna re-identify this. Put it on the list.
Do it
Before we
now.
use it.
It's so pretty though.
Do it
Look
now?
at the color.
Fine, I'll do it now. I'm
We
gonna
have some
sit in-
time. What is
We
it?
have time to kill.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll sit down for like 10 minutes and do this.
Do you want me to read your stories?
Okay.
You're doing it or something.
That's gonna make it worse, but thank you for
Okay.
your kind
Do you want
suggestion. It's very
food?
considerate of you. I'm very pleased with how this is working. Thank you for your consideration. Leave
We
me
I
want
could
alone.
food.
massage you.
Please leave me alone. I
Okay.
don't need anything.
I was gonna sit right next to her, smiling and waiting.
Good that she doesn't spread the spores.
I'm fucking happy. What do you mean? She was just like,
Later, 10 minutes.
When
Yeah.
she starts that, is there a guard outside our room?
Yes.
I'm gonna make them bring some food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After 7 minutes before Blink is done, you get served by today's dinner. It
What
seems
is
to be
today's
that
dinner?
duck.
a duck.
Duck, potatoes, and some sauce.
Yum, yum, yum.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you graciously.
And also,
Yep.
Bedell gets
Sorry.
vegetables as well. A huge bowl of vegetables of different variations.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it goes 11 minutes passes. This, Blinky, is the bag of many things. Each time you put your hand, you have to roll a d100, and something will happen.
So I have.
It seems to be that the magic that you put
Yeah.
that you put in
Oh, no.
the deck into the hole, it totally disconnected it from everything, and now it's connected to everything. So the bag of many things actually can be anything. It could be open and be in any chamber, in any pocket, or any place in the world. It is just a very random, peculiar thing. That it's a bag of many things.
Is it only linked to containers, or is it?
It linked to all containers.
But if I pull something out of mine, it will turn to ash.
It seems to be some items cannot be replicated. It just comes out as a full replica, but then it turns into, because it cannot exist two of that.
Okay, so it's not that it would destroy the item as long as it exists in another.
It doesn't
thing.
exist. You can
Yeah.
put it out and then you see it, but then it doesn't exist.
But I could potentially pull
It's
out.
endless possibilities.
I could potentially pull out the same things, so we technically can be on. I'm just trying to understand it for me. So we could technically be in two different cities away from each other. And
And
I
you
could
can-
put something in the bag, and Rill could put it out and use it at her place as long as I don't have it out at the same time.
Precisely.
We have a teleporting bag. How long can
But-
you survive in a fucking bag of holding?
No.
But It has some negative consequences.
What are those?
If you roll poorly on the D100, if you do like this, you put your hand in and you say the Dawn Star,
Oh God.
and if you roll
Ah.
poorly, it will have a poorer result. If you rolled lower, the higher you roll on the D100, it's the better chance.
And I suppose pulling something as powerful as a Dawn Star is going to be a little bit harder than just a
Yes.
rock. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I think I
And-
get it.
And the bag will react negatively, as it would be giving you something of equal value but negative.
A pile of shit in
Yes,
the
but
amount
the Dawn
of,
Star.
but the Dawn Star worth.
Yeah, it would vomit out shit, literally.
Wonderful. Okay,
So
this is
is the
interesting.
bag of many things.
But you can still use it as a bag of holding if I
Yes.
pick up things.
It's more like, well, I will try to explain.
Yeah,
This
I'm just
bag of
trying
many
to-
things is connected to Rill's bag of holding. So this is another entrance to that bag of holding. So that connection can never leave because that has that weird connection now. But you can use it as a normal thing, like you can reattach it to another bag or another pocket somewhere. Like you say, Siren's pocket, and you pull out the first thing that you pull out from Siren's pocket.
Oh God, he would be so fucking thrilled. I
But
can
you have to
constantly
roll-
just give him fucking things. Yes, I don't even
But-
need to talk to her.
You need still to roll the D100 still.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
some of the energy that come from that deck of cards has infected this bag of holding.
Okay, this is
What
a
is
weird ass fucking item. I tell her all of this. I'm not gonna. I was so much. I'm telling all
Everybody
of them.
gets to understand this as
Yeah,
well.
I'm telling this because there was a lot of information back and forth.
So we can get any item we want.
I think so. But with
It's very
consequences.
cool.
Yeah.
So
I
have them
suppose-
take care.
Let's
Look for a cure.
Yeah, I'm also thinking, like, can we just
pull out the
get
sack.
the spore sack?
I
Yes.
think, if I understood your explanation correctly, it has to be a spore that someone else has in a pocket or a bag.
Oh.
And if no one else has that in a pocket or a bag,
I can always try. Someone might be as weird enough like us and just put a spore bag in a pocket
yeah, but it
somewhere.
could also try to give us something that is what a bag would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
equal to a spore, which might just give us another disease.
Yeah, it's probably
But then we
bad.
can find a cure for that as well, and that would be great.
Do we need to know the specified container? Do we need to specify like Siren's bag, or can we
Yes.
just?
You need
Oh.
to specify.
Okay. Okay.
You can say
that makes-
Ordan's backpack. Then you.
And we grab something from his backpack. We don't need to specify the item, just grab something from
This is when we just start reeling like, what does he have? We're just gonna guess, and it's gonna be a game.
I guess
still
Orden
need-
has this. It is
You announce
Mickey.
the person or the place that you want to stick your hand in, but
Wait.
then you have to roll a D100.
I really want to try something.
Can we put things in other people's bags?
That's what I
Or
want to try.
just a bag of holding?
You can, if you successfully connect to another bag, you can put something in that bag as well.
How do
Should
you
we
connect
try?
to another bag? Do you need to like do something specifically, or do you just
You need
say,
to-
"I want to try to"?
I want to connect to Ordan, and then you roll a D100. Then you can.
Put something in his bag.
Should we
Yes.
try on my bag?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
pour out
Yeah, pour out your stuff first.
stuff. A lot of
A
shit.
lot of stuff.
Yeah,
It comes,
shit.
rolling out.
Okay, we can put on something small just to try, so it's not that.
Could just have tried a pocket instead. You wouldn't have needed to empty it all.
Fuck.
We need to bag. It's more fun.
Could we
I
take a pee break before?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Vidal don't even have
Okay.
pockets, I think.
So
I
before
don't.
we're gonna try this experiment, let's take a short little pee break. We will return here in roughly 5 minutes.
Where we
See
doom
you
the
soon.
world.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So, my friends, what do you want to do?
So we put something simple in then, so it doesn't create something equally worth something.
Yeah, we can take this leaf. I have a leaf of sumac that we can put in.
Here's the question though. How do we determine the worth of something? Because it might be worthless to someone and worth everything to someone else. Is that
Up to the bag to decide, maybe.
okay? We're gonna enforce in the bag in our minds. The leaf is worthless. Give me the leaf and I'll put it in my bag. Worthless leaf, you hear that? Worthless, worth nothing.
Roll a d100.
Huh?
Okay.
Roll a
Wait,
d100.
No, wait, he takes it and then puts it in his bag.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna put it in
Yeah,
Vidal's
yeah,
bag,
yeah.
and then you were gonna try to pick it up from your.
Ah.
Yeah, we can do that. Or I was gonna think I could put it in
I
his
thought you would.
room. Yeah.
We'll try.
Are you gonna put it in his bag from your bag?
Yeah.
Which
I wanna
direction
try-
are we doing it?
It doesn't matter.
First
We can
try
do
and
both.
grab it.
We can try both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
I'm trying to pull it from his bag to begin with.
Okay, roll a d100.
What could possibly go wrong?
You reach into the hand and you feel it is because it is for you the most horrendous pain that you have ever felt in your entire life. As you reticule backward, you see your whole hand is black soot as magma is pouring out from the bag.
This the fire. I'm gonna
Blinky.
pour water on her hand.
You take 35 points of fire damage. As you have you have reached into another pocket somewhere.
Fuck, no, I need to. Oh, God damn it.
Who has
I am
magma?
pouring out water that I have in my water skin, then I'm gonna use shape water and put it around her hand.
How
Mhm.
much does this. Is fucking magma?
It's lava, yeah. It pours out a little bit, but as soon as you put out your hand, it's gone. It just stales.
What do I need to do to fix her hand?
I'm just having water
Heal.
around it like, remember to breathe. Breathe through the pain.
Oh, I'm gonna heal her a bit.
If you want to punch me, it's okay if you feel better from it.
Fuck my life. Her eyes switch a little bit and she looks at you.
I'm gonna go, oh, happy thoughts. And I'm gonna put my hand into
Keep shaping water around your hand.
yeah, I'm gonna put my hand inside the sphere of water and grab Blinky's hand and cast Cure Wounds at 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
At least it looks cool.
You heal first.
It does look cool. You are completely right. It is amazing.
Actually, it's kind of is quite cool.
Fucking. Okay, good. That actually. Yeah, okay, yeah.
You heal
It
back.
subsides a little bit.
Mhm.
So someone has magma in their pocket.
I guess a leaf is worth magma.
In mountains there can be pockets of magma. Or lava.
It
as we
can
call it.
actually.
Yes. Good to know.
Do we want to try again, or are we fine for now?
Well, let's try it again.
How about we
I can try.
put a pin on it?
I can try. You don't have to put your hand into magma.
No. It's better that we fuck up my hand a little bit more. Yours is pristine. Come here.
Are you? I believe in you.
Roll a d100, Blinky.
So now we're doing the opposite, and I'm trying to put it in his bag.
Yeah, we can.
You reverse
You
it.
still
now. So
don't
you-
have it.
No, so I need a new leaf.
But the leaf, yeah, I have 2, but the other leaf is still in my bag.
Oh, I'm trying to still take it because I'm failed.
Mhm.
Oh, for fuck's
Yes.
sake. Okay.
Are you gonna reach in and try to bag it in his bag?
I'm trying to take his still. His is still in his bag.
You reluctantly hold your hand, and then you shove in the hand.
I'm ready with water.
You feel a leaf, and you pull it out, and you can see a leaf.
Is it the right one?
I look inside my bag.
The leaf is no longer there.
It worked!
Yes! That's so cool.
That's great!
Music is super loud for me. Is it for you too? I'm just asking.
Yes.
It's like
Should we now try and put it back?
Okay.
Are you?
But
We don't have to try it now.
I'm just shoving it in there.
Already 100.
I believe in you, Blinky. You can do this.
can you move around while inside there and see if my bag moves?
You shove in your hand. You place the leaf outside as you are holding your bag. It's closed also. You can see that something that is young, but a hand that is pushing out in Vidal's bag, and then you put out the hand and you open up your bag. There, the leaf is there.
Is it there? It's so cool.
Do you want more water?
No, thank you.
Are you okay?
Water is... It's intensify the
You
burn.
want some blood on your
No,
hand?
actually, I find that the best thing is kind of like this weird ointment thing that I got from this weird person once. That yeah, kind of helps, you know, burn marks and stuff. Experience something cool, like this white weird thing you humans eat for breakfast.
Porridge?
Maybe.
Oatmeal.
Maybe.
Is there yogurt in medieval times? I don't fucking know. Blinky wouldn't know what it's called, so. The white viscous substance.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Okay.
Should we try another one?
Oh, you mean from something completely different? Why not? What do we want?
From something bigger than a bag.
Do we know something in a bag that we want, or something we want to put in someone's bag just to fuck with them?
Yes.
You're quick to think of something. What do you have in mind?
Yeah, I was gonna take out a piece of paper. It's not big, so it shouldn't be that hard. It's just an innocent little prank. Really?
Okay.
Right. Taxi on the paper.
Can I see?
I can do it myself, so you don't. I don't want you to get hurt again.
You're not sending something to Siren when he wakes
No,
up.
no, no.
It's
I'm
just
showing
like,
the note.
Ah.
It says taxi. I'm gonna try to place this in Orden's pocket.
Go ahead.
Roll the 100.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
I am too scared.
Yeah, when Nia rolls, yeah, that's good.
Yes.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
85, that's good.
We
You
think.
put your hand in. You put
God,
your hand.
when he feel your hand in his pocket.
Try and
You
grab stuff.
put your note. Put the note inside, and it is gone from the bag.
Would be funny if he was so fucking quick, so he grabs your hand. Like, yeah! Ah!
Well, I delivered it somewhere.
Only time will
We will ask
tell.
later.
Yes. But then he's gonna probably wonder, well, how we knew that. We're like, we put it there before you left.
Of course. I mean,
very
you're quick with
I'm-
your fingers.
Yeah, I'm really quick.
You're really good at this.
Mhm.
Of course,
I
that's
can,
how
I
we
can,
did
I
it.
can demonstrate it again if he doesn't believe us.
But yeah,
All right.
I want to see how big a container can be.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Lava is kind of big, I would think.
Yeah, but it could be in a small pocket.
True.
how are you gonna figure this out?
What if a person is naked? What pocket do you reach into then?
I would assume the pants they have on the floor.
Yeah.
Because they
Or-
don't technically have any pockets on them anymore.
Because they can
That's
have
also really
multiple
interesting,
pants.
actually, because if I now hypothetically actually reach Auden's pocket, which pocket did I reach? Because he would have an entire closet of clothes, no?
Yeah.
I mean, he
Yeah.
seems like a man that's very fashionable, so I could have like put him in the pockets of pants that are currently on their way to laundry, or
You're
You
not
know?
wrong.
You
Not
start to
really
see the
interesting.
little. You start to see the little problem with this item.
Mm.
Can we?
You definitely put it in a
So-
pocket.
What happens? Okay. So what happens if I have a pair of pants? They are my pants, but my friend, who is also a goblin, or in this case, borrows my pants. Do you have to specify that it's my pants that he has borrowed, or is it now his pants? Because he might never give them back. When does it become his pants?
Now you started to see the
Fuck's
problem with this
sake!
item.
No.
Now you see the problem that I had, and I was like, yes,
give me a
I need this
migraine.
item.
You need us to test your item.
Yes,
Okay, so
because
If
I
we're
got a
gonna-
headache.
What
well, it's
counts as a
easy with
container?
it's
How big
easy
can
with
it
at
be?
least. I don't know.
I mean, we could ponder over this all night, which does
Yeah.
sound like a lot of fun. We
Yeah.
could also try to prepare for traveling tomorrow. If I remember correctly, you had like a lot of items you wanted to identify.
Yeah, I have
So this
like,
might be a good opportunity to do all of that, and
Mhm.
maybe we could read some of the books we have been collecting, or maybe we could have like a calming moment to talk to each other about the things that has happened in the past, and if we feel like we have things we need to get off our chest, like or just tossing
sounds
all
like
the
we're doing
ideas.
therapy, like you didn't want to.
Could
Huh?
happy thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
maybe
have
not bring up the past. Maybe think of the future instead for now. Happy thoughts.
I think I will prefer to focus on the present, actually.
That is a good place to be.
I'm gonna bring up my wooden dildo. You wanna borrow this?
So she can think of the present.
Or the future or the past, I don't know what she prefers to think of.
I think he's looking at it.
It's a very kind offer, Videl, but you see, these items.
I think we can shove that in Vidal's ass through the bag of holding.
I don't wanna try that. Maybe someone said
As I
his
was trying to
ass.
say, these items are kind of intimate and private, so you don't usually borrow them from someone else.
I haven't used it.
I
I'm gonna
would still
bag it.
decline, but I'm very grateful for the offer, of course.
You know where it is when you need it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start putting all my stuff back.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna wait with the deck of many things for the last.
And it finally, at last, after many minutes of pulling out, you grab the small leather pocket bag, shining with this very weird energy.
So
I'm gonna identify that. Thank you.
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts.
You will play with it later, I promise.
11 minutes later.
11 minutes. I have 4 hours of
Are you going to
items.
identify everything?
No, but I'm gonna give you the fucking list of prioritized ones. I'll be back. They can do
I mean,
things
in
while
theory, we could.
I can do it for 4 hours in theory, or unless someone interrupts us, because I will definitely do that inside a mansion. That's for sure.
Mhm.
How about we open up the mansion and go inside?
Yes. We can do
Well,
that.
It's so much
Give me the
places in this
cards.
room.
Gonna go in last with the card, or should I go first with the cards? What happened?
I
with
know that the card shouldn't be a problem. We have brought in like a lot of things in here. They don't
Yeah,
have
but-
effects on the.
But they didn't affect the bags either.
Yeah, but that was when they were open, and I've had the bag of holding open in here, and that should have done something then too.
The mansion isn't working as a bag of holding because
No.
it can't contain things.
The bag
It's
of
just a
holding is
temporary
a
container.
exactly. The mansion is a plane.
You say so.
Goat.
Yes! You're gonna meet Goat again!
Yes.
Isn't that lovely?
It's very lovely.
I'm so happy for you.
Is it instantly or does it take 10 minutes? I think it takes 10 minutes. Let's see.
It takes roughly 10 minutes. Oh no, it's
No,
instant.
1 minute.
1 minute, yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Do you cast it?
While she's casting it, I'm looking over at Brianna. How did it feel? Pull the card.
I'm not really sure. I saw a lot of bright colors, and then it sort of told me that it was very, very magical and very potent, and something about truth or something, which I don't usually know if it's a good or a bad thing, but in that moment it felt like a good thing, like a compelling feeling. But I didn't feel anything bad when I drew it. It's just, I feel different now, sort of.
Yeah, you kind of look different when you change.
Yeah, I felt like for a moment Blinky grabbed my tail, but I don't have a tail, which sort of was a really odd feeling.
It's not bad, but it's just different.
I also think that something inside me is different, but I can't really put my finger on it. It's
Other
weird.
than the fungus.
Well, yeah. I'm quite curious. Do you think you can feel the fungus when you kiss someone?
It's only one way to find out.
I really don't know. It depends if you touch it with your finger. It kind of latches on.
Yeah, that's what I was
So
wondering.
if your tongue is underneath, it should latch onto the other person's tongue and maybe. Weird.
I wonder if I should keep this feature as a permanent feature, because I feel like people I've been kissing has gone quite used to this.
Fungi.
Well, yeah.
When we die, we will turn into fungi people.
Well, I don't mean that I want to keep
Just
the fungi.
You,
I just want to keep the wobbly
Yes,
things underneath the tongue that grabs onto people when
yeah,
they
you
kiss
can
me.
do that.
So I don't disappoint them next time, you know?
You can ask
Because
them.
if people have gotten used to this. I mean, I
they-
have been kissing like divas, and I have been kissing Siren, and I also kissed Locus, and all of those times I should have had this weird little.
How far away am I when she said?
Did they say
I'm
anything?
right next to you. I'm right in the room.
Have they told you about you have something underneath your tongue that is very
No,
nice?
no one has ever said anything, but maybe they just like the feeling of if I have these little weird things underneath my tongue that just, you know, maybe it intensifies the kiss.
Yeah, maybe you should ask them.
I definitely should, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Because if they like it, it's clearly something I'm gonna keep later on once I'm cured. Though this shape doesn't have them, so I would need to fix it for this shape.
Can you add
But I
it
could
now?
probably do it. I could try.
I suppose a minute has gone.
Yes.
Yeah,
A minute has
Blink
gone
said,
by.
as soon as Blink is down, she's like, "You kiss Siren?"
As the door appears.
But technically, really, I did.
When? I don't
Yesterday.
care. I don't care. Yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
When he was
He seemed
out?
quite into it.
Oh, that I don't doubt.
He was also tied up at the moment.
That I don't doubt.
That I've seen.
But nothing else
Goat, Blork! Goat!
Did he seem to enjoy the kiss?
Quite a lot. And then he seems quite disappointed that nothing more happened after he was tied up.
Did you tie him up?
Oh yeah. Well, not really I did, but yeah.
Let's go inside and we can discuss.
Okay!
You open up the door. Who will
It's
go
already
in?
open. I already like, here, Blork, I'm pretty free, my child.
Lork goes in, Blinky goes in,
I go
Brianna
in.
goes in, and lastly, Vidal will go in. Vidal, you walk in, and as soon as you walk in, you reach the other side, and then this very weird sound happens in the mansion. As Blinky, as soon as you look about, you can see from the door opening, a wave of energy just goes around from the entrance and goes around the bubble inside of the mansion. It goes wide with a powerful string of a wave goes passes everything. All of the things that flying starts to tumble down, and then as soon as they tumble down, they start to levitate and rotate upward again.
Is this a new feature? It's quite interesting.
The flying pillows comes around, they fly towards you, and then they drop, and then it comes back up again. And the pillow enlarges in size. Then as soon as they come close to you, they reverse to their own size again. The mansion grows in double size as soon as the wave hits it, but then reverses back instantaneously.
What is happening?
I have no idea.
Quite interesting.
I run towards my room.
Yeah?
And
Say
I
hi to
open-
Block. Oh, say hi to Goat for me, Block.
Blork gets his made harness on his back instantly when he steps in here. It's on his back that he made for him, so Goat can be
Yeah.
on his back when he
Oh,
finds
right.
him in his room. Yeah, it's
and Blork,
there.
You reach your room, and as you come in there, you can see there is a humongous ass goat that is standing there going, staring at you.
What goat, you are so big!
And then, as soon as you step into it, it reverses back to its normal size.
Guys, goat was very big and now it's normal again.
That is really cool, Block.
No,
More-
it was...
More to love!
I need to go check my dog. He is barking at something. Continue talking.
Uh-huh.
What is going on?
You said it would be okay to bring the cards in.
Why not? That's the worst that can happen.
We brought the fucking Dawnstar in here, but the cards affect this place. What the fuck are those cards? I can identify those fucking stupid things. Give them to me.
Good now. I want to play with them.
Not
I
in
don't
here,
think
you
that's
won't.
a good idea.
Not in here, you won't. You will go outside and play with them. You can only play with things outside in the yard.
I mean, you can play with your dildo in here if you want to.
That you can do whatever.
You don't know where
Is
it's
that
been.
giant size too?
Will it change when he's using it and kill him from the inside?
It's only one way to find out.
Oh my god!
Oh, this is no. Okay, I'm high on sugar, sorry.
No.
Are we going to identify everything now, Blanky?
Yes.
Most important things, or
I'm sorry. Yes, I will. Can you and Vidal just get the yes, go
Take a
away and
step
play.
back. It's okay.
okay?
It's very good,
So-
thank you.
What do you want to play, Vidal?
As you back up, you feel that somebody is behind you. And as you turn back, you can see there's a full-on goblin face on top of the utensil.
Oh
and
my
a
god!
mustache.
Hello?
Well, hello there. Greetings. And
look
welcome
a bit
to Blinky's
different.
magnificent mansion. This is my true form.
I'm looking towards Blinky.
She
I
looks
like
like
what
a
you've
Jessica.
done.
Take a step forward. Greetings, master.
So it's a spork with a goblin head?
Yes.
I'm not drawing that. I am never drawing that.
Oh, please, no.
It's like a
Is it
stupid
a
fucking
head
goblin.
or is it a mask? Like
It's a face
it's a
on the
real
spork.
face. That,
It's a
Oh, on the
spork thing.
spoon part, it's just
Yeah.
a face and then two
Yeah.
ears that goes out.
Yeah.
And a mustache.
Yes.
Does he still have his little top hat and bow?
Yes.
is he
Oh
is
my
he
God.
still small or is he big?
He's larger.
He's goblin sized.
Yes. And behind there's a whole army of these things.
Ah!
The same but different faces.
I love these.
But no mustaches, but only the one with the mustache seems to be the only one who can talk.
Okay.
You should give them all different headwear so they're easier to recognize from distance.
They had that before. They had different hats and different bow ties.
But none of them have any bow ties anymore. It's only this one.
I'll try to change it, can I?
Nothing happens.
Okay, I don't have control of this place anymore, and this fucking creeps me out because this is my.
Oh yes, you have
Nice.
control of everything, but not me.
Are you becoming sentient?
I don't believe what that word is. But don't worry, mistress. I am at your service regardless.
What about then?
Oh, they are under my disposal.
Okay. Have I told you
What's
that I
the
like
worst
you
that could
very
happen?
much and that you are my definitely favorite among the bunch and I've always treated you nicely and
Did you-
considerate?
Turns
I
around.
have-
Did you hear that, Sporky? One of them goes, comes here and go and bows. Haha, so polite.
Yes.
So, what can we do for your mistress?
Positive thoughts, Blinky.
Help my friends while I go and do some identifying.
Certainly. Same routine, boys and girls. And they just they start to go around in the mansion doing whatever work they were doing previously.
Mhm.
And I will continue doing my documentation as you requested.
But what?
Stop. The documentation, of course.
What documentation?
What everybody was doing in your mansion.
What?
You have been doing this order for quite some time, mistress.
Uh-huh.
Shall I proceed, or shall I just neglect this order?
No, you can proceed and tell me what you find.
Certainly.
What have you
So,
found?
do you want to have your regular drink as well?
What is my regular drink?
The goblin drink.
Okay,
that you
yes.
usually have.
Just making sure.
While they are talking, I'm gonna go to Rick. Come on, let's go.
Okay, where are we going?
I don't know.
Oh god.
Okay,
Oh god.
let's explore.
Yes.
Oh no.
We have been in one little section of this mansion, our rooms and the dining hall. Now let's.
Mhm.
I've
And
seen a
everything might
very
be different
interesting
now,
door.
Fucking Christ.
There are so many nooks and so many places to be in this place. There are so many rooms. But there are so many rooms that you wander about in the hallways. There are so much decoration. There are much of these. Well, some of you have maybe seen the artwork of this magnificent mansion with this beautiful star-like patterns and tapestries and such beautiful, outrageous forms. But
So
then,
many
as
crystals.
there's so many crystals
Don't
together
die.
with
Drink water or whatever that weird drink is.
Exotic.
Fanta.
Goblin juice.
Oh yay! Fun.
You wander for quite some time, and Blork goes in and cuddles with Goat
And eat.
and eats. You see numerous of these weird utensils now. They're just walking in patrol, and all of them are, this oddly, weirdly smiling, very brightly, and just look at you and go, and they continue walking on.
I know that you said to Blinky that she's supposed to be more positive, but I'm not really sure this is the
Jasper.
right route to go.
I don't know. I didn't think it would be weird.
One
I
of
mean,
the
it's not
utensils walks up
weird.
to you. He just
Hello?
stands there and goes,
Hi!
and points at Vidal's pocket.
I'm gonna feel in my pocket.
You feel the deck of many things.
Didn't you leave that
And they
with Blinky?
wave again, and they walk away.
I thought you left that with Blinky so she could identify it.
I did. I'm gonna open up and look inside.
No, no,
There is a huge plethora of cards that are glowing in this nebulous color.
I'm gonna close it.
you know you shouldn't open that, right?
Nope. Oh, I do.
Rill, as you look, Vidal, as you look up, behind Rill, you can see all the utensils. As soon as you open up it, all of them have just stopped and just stared at you, smiling. And as you close it, they continue on doing whatever you're doing.
He managed to close it?
Yeah?
What you guys doing?
As Blork points out his head from his room close by to you, Vidal and Rill.
Exploring.
Yeah, we're
Is-
just exploring the mansion because Tiny Lady's busy.
Or
I
is
want
goat normal goat looking? Or
Yes.
it
With
doesn't
a
have a
goblin
goblin head?
Oh god.
No, he is normal. Yeah, he has goblin fingers.
Oh,
no, I joke. I
Goblin
joke.
ears.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute though.
Yeah.
I could have those.
Is goat acting normally? Lork?
Yes, I am. No.
Yes.
Do you want to follow us
Ah.
exploring?
Yes.
Would we return the deck of many things?
How about just put it in your pocket again and hopefully it will just go back to...
Why was
Yeah.
goat very big?
Well, something seems to be a bit off in here. Or maybe Blinky's just changed the things. If you like goat big, you could probably ask, and Blinky will make sure that goat always remains big.
No, I want goat normal.
Okay, well then we will have goat normal. No need for changes then. As we're having a... I want to ask something, Vidal.
Sure.
When we were in that chamber before, you touched the statue, and then you said that you saw how you died.
Happy thought.
That's what I'm curious about. What did you see?
I saw Thalion killing me.
Well, that's clearly not something that will happen because we all know that Thalion cares for you. I'm sure.
Always hope.
I don't remember who Stallion was.
A very troubled individual. Or maybe we were the ones who were troubled and he just didn't really... Maybe our negative influence wounded him a bit too harshly. Perhaps.
Yeah.
But he's a lovely person when he wants to.
I don't mean to interrupt, but you gave me the bag of holding so I could identify stuff, right? Just making sure, because otherwise
I
I'm going
figure as
fuck.
much.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Good.
Are we still followed by utensil?
No.
Did you
What do you think Thalion is now?
I don't know. And not to think about it.
Well, then I won't bring it up anymore.
Thank you. Did you see the utensils? Okay, open deck.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Something weird going on.
Well, clearly. Which is
Things
why I
are
think we
always
should-
weird.
That too. That is very true. I feel like it's best we do not, you know, look at the deck. At least not now.
Yeah, we can wait with. I feel
Yeah.
in my pocket again and see if it's still there.
It's still there and it's open.
I'm gonna close it.
Hmm.
Thought I closed that.
Yeah, that seems like a... It seems like it really wants us to play with it, which, usually isn't a good thing when it comes to sentient items,
Probably some
but
being inside of it wants us to bond.
it might just be... I don't know how to explain. I mean, I can't condemn anyone for doing anything with it because I did actually pull a card from it and I couldn't really resist in the moment.
I wanna pull one too.
I don't think... They can be really bad. I have a feeling it's a bit of a
Gamble.
mixed match of outcomes.
What is the worst
As-
thing that could happen?
Death.
Thoughts? Come on.
I mean, I'm honest. You
Think of-
asked for the worst possible, no?
Think of the mushrooms. They are happy when you talk about that, I guess.
They are?
I don't know. Depends.
I mean, it's a
Maybe-
difference between happy thoughts and just being plain logical. I'm not being negative, I'm just answering with a fact-based question, no?
Yeah.
It's not like I assume that you would pull the worst possible card if you ever would pull one.
Yeah, maybe if you were hoping me for pulling the worst card.
I would never.
I'm gonna feel
Don't
my
look at me
pocket
like
again.
that.
The deck is gone.
Now it's gone.
But that's good, no? Then maybe it's back with Blinky so she can identify it.
I hope so. So, should we see what secrets this mansion holds?
I mean, she must have hidden something in here.
Oh yeah,
Tiny little surprise.
oh yeah.
Little secret room. Something for us to explore.
Something she doesn't want us to see.
Do we really want to do that?
We can ask if we find it. Is it okay for us to look behind this door?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Then we're not intruding. We're actually asking.
Yeah.
She did tell us to go and play, you know. Let's find the most spooky door we can.
Yes.
You wander off. Blork, would you follow them on their quest?
Yes.
All right. You wander for quite a bit. And you see weird utensils that are doing odd man labors. And it is super weird to see them doing all of these chores together as they're smiling as incredibly large as they can. And then some of them occasionally points at Videl and waves.
Gonna feel my pocket as soon as they point.
It's back in your pocket.
Is it closed?
Yes.
I'm gonna have my hand in my pocket all the time and feel
Mhm.
the deck.
But eventually, as you are wandering through these halls, you start to see waves, pools of blood. Not only on the floor. As soon as you start to come closer into this hallway, spatters. It's almost like it's drooling from the ceiling onto the walls around them. And then you see it in the furthest of the corridor. You see a horrendous looking red door at the very end. It bleeds so much blood from it. Blood, flesh, viscous substance just pooling out from it. It's almost like the door is living. It's very nightmarish to look at it.
Well, I think we found it.
Yeah, we found the door.
What is this door?
I have absolutely no idea, but it's clearly our goal because we set out to find the most weird and obscure and all of those words. So yay us.
Good job.
Uh-huh.
We wanna go closer?
Perhaps we should ask Blinky. We could listen.
Listen and no touch.
Oh, yes.
Now go closer and listen to the door.
Tiptoeing after.
You walk closer to it. Your shoes or boots get stickier by the blood that you walk across. You come closer to it. As soon as you step closer to the door will open up. And inside of it, you can start to see there is an eerie white fog that emanates when the door opens up. And almost like pooling out, almost like white fingers all over the floor.
I'll probably back away again.
Yeah. Maybe you should ask Blinky about the door.
It's a cold white light that emanates from the door. It's hard to see inside because of the fog.
Happy thoughts, little door.
As you hear, from inside you hear this happy thoughts.
Yes, that. Keep up the good work.
You walk away?
We should back away now.
You want to see what's inside?
I mean,
What's the worst that could happen?
You could die.
It's the mansion. You can't die in the mansion.
Oh,
At
yeah.
least according to the spell. But you...
Yeah. What if
yeah.
we leave and the door is gone when we get back?
As you stand there, you can hear people or things that are screaming in pain. Then you hear almost like Malarion's laughter, hideous laughter further in. Not Malarion's, but different kinds of laughter.
Do we
Remember when
recognize
you
the
talk-
laugh?
No.
Remember when
Then-
you just
As you're standing there, it's almost like it urges more sounds. It sounds like a whip. And then numerous of people are screaming.
Videl,
Mhm.
you know when you told me that you didn't want me to speak of a certain person, and I respected that.
Yes.
Maybe we shouldn't peek.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not that I don't want to. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, we can.
You know.
Yeah, she must know this door is here, right?
She created it for sure. So I feel like this is awfully intimate and weird and off limit. Don't really know why it's opening to us, and I don't really like it.
No.
Unless she wants us to know. Do you think it's her subconscious?
Do you think she wants us to enter the door?
I don't know what I think. I was just... Since she controls this place, and this place just opened up the door for us.
You hear footsteps behind you.
Hello?
It's one of the utensils there.
Hi! Can we help you?
Another utensil comes behind it.
I think it's time to leave now, right?
Uh-huh. You should really mop up the floor here. It's a bit, dirty.
One of them kneels down in a magical, like, like a soap thing. They look up in this angle and
They're so weird with faces.
They look
Yeah, I
creepy.
think I preferred them when they didn't have faces, actually.
Yeah.
It's
the other one stands close by and go, almost like it makes a rhythm to it as soon as this spongy thing is doing in a rhythm. And then another utensil comes behind, brings out a mop and
Okay, let's.
Yeah, let's, you're doing great!
everybody looks up and go, with the thumb up.
As soon as we are away from the utensils,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I think
What?
those utensils are creepier than that door.
Yes.
Do you leave the
Actually,
door?
Yes.
Okay. You move down the corridor as you hear the door behind you close. As you turn back, the door is gone.
Oh fuck.
Disappeared in thin air. The blood is nowhere to be seen as the utensil stands up and go and runs away.
Haha. Well, isn't this a magical and lovely place? Filled with wonders?
Yeah. We dodged that arrow, right?
Haha.
Where do
I'm
you go
sure
now?
we did.
Should we go? And,
Hungry?
maybe we should go and see Blink's progress.
I think she mumbled something about having about 4 hours of identifying to do. But maybe she's doing all of it. Maybe she's more of the,
But
I
she
don't-
needs to eat. How long have we been wandering around?
Not for a long time. Maybe 10 minutes.
Only?
Then I've done one item, approximately, maybe,
Yes.
right now.
At least I thought 30 minutes.
Or should we
Um,
continue looking and see if the door appears somewhere else in another corridor?
But you were looking for a weird door, right?
yeah, that's why I think it appeared, but I don't think we should look for a weird door.
Do we look for a happy door? We should look for a happy door.
Let's look for a happy door.
Oh,
Rainbows
God.
and unicorns kind of door.
Yes! Yes! Let's look for a happy door!
Make a survival check.
Oh fuck! I need to Google. I need
20.
to check my.
16.
A 16.
No, that's the wrong one.
As a real starter.
Step away.
All of you continue on walking in another direction into this almost like a maze-like mansion until you find another door. It seems to be more colorful than all of the other doors.
Define happy.
Yeah, that's
oh,
the
you're asking
thing,
them
though.
or me?
Yeah, I'm asking them. Unless you want to make a room in my mansion, that is fine. But
No,
I'm just
no,
thinking
it's
at
your
the top
mansion.
of my head, like, what do you? You just want a
is-
happy door.
Happy door.
Yeah,
That is
colorful
associated-
unicorns and fluffy clouds.
Candy Mountain.
I feel like since it's
Eddie
Blinky's
Mountain.
mansion and we're looking for something happy, it would be what would be happy in her
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, then you have to like, is it happiness for her or is it happiness for you?
Happiness
would
for
feel-
Blinky.
Or for
Yeah, for
generally-
Blinky,
Yeah, but
probably.
but the thing is, she would make things for
Mhm.
others too. So it's more like
No, happiness for Blinky.
Yeah.
happiness for Blinky.
Blinky's happiness.
We was at that door.
Okay, well then.
we come back to
the
that
door
door like,
appears.
oh.
With a unicorn
No,
horn on-
then
on it
you-
instead.
I think our friend is a murderer.
If you want it to be her happy place, not necessarily the most colorful place, because then you're gonna go everywhere. But if it's the happy place, then you will definitely come to the garden and the ocean. Yeah. So it's gonna be. Oh god, I haven't even described it so much, but think of Sandor's forest basically, but then add like more like the Avatar forest. Yeah, like very bioluminescent, and it's like late in the evening, a lovely breeze, just perfect sound. Yes,
I got you back.
thank you.
Gonna add
No,
some
so,
rain to it as well.
Yes, perfect. She loves rain. How did you know? No, it's just the sky has the nebula, very reminiscent to what we could see in Kyril. Mushrooms glowing everywhere, crystals,
I
and
imagine
then
some
it's-
critters and
yeah,
creatures are sitting on the trees and
exactly, a lot of that. And then
She should really add those pink monkey thingies.
if I could have seen them, I would have. And then the big, it like instead of being a lake, it just opens up to the ocean.
Mhm.
And I have only seen one, so it's the ocean in
Kyril.
Karai. Exactly the beach where Blinky and Rill stepped in, I imagine.
Mhm.
But it's gonna be a lot more.
It's a cliff and then you can see
Exactly.
the beach and then the ocean.
Yeah.
So is it like the corridor just gets like overgrown by this vegetation and you come out to this?
Sort of like that, yeah.
Oh, spooky!
And behind the trees, a utensil comes up. Yeah.
That's what she said.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh.
No, it's just
It's a very, very small house we live in. So. And a lot of stuff, yes. In the wrong places, yes.
I haven't
But this is
fixed
lovely.
this.
It's a lot
It
better
looks
than
warm.
blood.
What did you say, Blork?
It looks very warm.
Moist.
Probably bathe in the water to cool down.
Oh, and a thing to note. For some reason, all of the trees kind of have apples growing from them.
Mhm.
There are also different shades.
Colors
Gonna
and
pick one.
sizes. You
Let's pick an apple.
pick an apple.
I'm gonna eat it.
It's purple.
How does it taste?
As soon as you taste it, inside there is it's green.
Tastes like apple.
I'm just gonna pick one too. Either they taste the same or completely random things.
Should you really eat that?
We eat
Currently-
everything in here, Block. Why would it be a difference of
Yeah.
eating this than the dinner on the table downstairs? It's all Mamruka anyway.
You get kind of a sense that when you eat the apple, that it's the first apple you've ever consumed.
It's so juicy.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of like you're eating an apple for the first time.
Try tilting your head back so it just runs down your throat. It's really nice.
Okay, down, girl.
As Divas comes around the...
No,
I have
no,
some
rubbish.
grapes for you.
A utensil,
I'm bringing many gifts.
He floats down on a cloud like, here, my lady.
a fork with Diva's face on,
Oh no!
smiling.
Oh, wait, what's in Rilla's room?
Do you... I know I said I...
Or-
I said I shouldn't talk about a specific person, but I kind of feel like I have to.
Mhm.
Okay. I take that as a yes. Hypothetically, do you think that that person we shouldn't speak of would ever be in a situation where they would team up with Akka?
What person can't we speak of?
Daniel.
Oh,
Lord gets a ethereal hand that comes up over his head and starts to pat him a little bit.
what was that? Something touched my head.
And then Rill gets something that's like stroking her a little bit or behind the ear and does the same.
Oh, I think this
It's
is
gonna
just a
happen.
feature of the happy room.
No.
It happens to be dead after sometimes.
Oh,
It's just gonna continue from time to time.
I hug goat.
so. Yes, I think he would fall for that.
Do you base that on something, or is it just something you feel?
Well, kind of made a deal with Akka. You kind of did not promise it.
Wait,
Fulfill it. Okay, so maybe she's using that as leverage. And we know that he's kind of weak for being manipulated.
weak is a strong word. It's more so that he's easily influenced. He just wants to think that people are nice and trustworthy, I'm sure.
Have you seen him?
Yes. Sort of. Where is that? I can't be sure, but I think it was him. Together with Akka. What are the chances, you know? I saw them when we were in the Tabaxi Isles. Around the time when Blockhair was closed in the dungeon. Sort of had like a close encounter with them. Yeah. Nothing bad happened though. I mean, I'm alive, so you know.
I'm gonna put my arm around Raylan. Yeah, that's the most important part. You think we can save him?
Of course, everyone is savable. He's just a bit lost, no?
Let's hope so.
Or maybe we're the one who's lost. Either way, we will find a middle ground and we'll meet there and everything will be fine.
Well,
I mean,
know
we were
where-
friends once, we can be friends again.
Or he will turn into a squid.
That's also a possibility, but I am sure we have the means to make sure he won't. If we want to, of course. We don't have to, clearly. But you know, it's always an opportunity to be helpful if it's needed. But yeah, he most definitely is traveling with Akka. Or at least someone who very much looks like him. He didn't say anything though, so I don't know. Might not have been him. Might be the lookalike. You know, there's a lot of changelings out and about.
Yeah, but why use him then in that situation?
Maybe to trick us.
Well, at least we know kinda where they hide then. Because Akka probably would go back to her mate.
Yeah,
Yes.
eventually, you know, after she found my sister.
Have she?
I don't know. But I hope not. I mean, we have warned several people about it. So I think always will be good, yes.
Yeah.
And even if she would get my sister, she would only get the body anyway. So, I mean, what good would that be, you know? Since her soul is already with Mylarion. Yay.
What if it's the body she needs? I don't want to put you down or anything, but...
Oh, no, there's no need to worry about that. I'm sure the body's safe, so I don't really feel that's being anything we need to consider a real threat. We trust the Bandit King, no?
Do we trust anyone?
I mean, we sort of have to, no? He's helped us a lot, and we sort of helped him. Well, we kind of made things worse, and then we made him better again. So, you know.
We do.
But we made them good in the end, so, I mean, you know.
What if someone else pays a higher price for her safety than we did?
I mean, he doesn't really seem to be in the need of money, does he? The way he uses money, I mean. It would then need to be something that he really wants to actually go back on a deal he made, I think. I feel like he's the sort of person that if he's made a deal, he will keep to that deal. You know? Or I would assume, I hope. I think he is so. Yes, he must be. You can't run an empire and be called the Bandit King if you just go back on every deal you make the moment a better deal comes around before you fulfill the first one. Because you kind of need to build some form of trust amongst thieves to regain the sort of position he's in. Otherwise, no one would trust. No one. No.
Yeah, let's hope it's that way.
Well, surely it has to be.
Blork starts to walk down to the ocean.
He can't drown in here, can he? Right?
Can swim, right?
I don't know. But I don't think he could drown even if he tried, so I think we're safe.
Or can you try to breathe underwater?
No, I cannot.
Can you swim?
I don't know.
Try!
I will also, as you come down to the ocean, there are so many small, weird fish. It's more like portrayal, like, this is what Blinky thinks fish in the ocean look like. They are illuminescent. Most of them are cute.
It's not like
A lot of them
sticks.
looks like salmon. Because probably that siren ate a lot
pretty
of
much-
salmon.
It's pretty much the only thing I ate.
Yeah.
We got a big rainbow salmon at the brothel.
Yeah.
It's cooked fish in the sea,
Yeah!
I know. Yeah.
floating around.
Yeah, I don't know what they look uncooked, so yeah.
So
Oh my god!
I
I
will,
was
Swimming!
slightly luminescent and they are
I know what a
Kinda.
fish swimming looks like.
yeah, but they look like it's cooked a little bit.
I will put Goat down on the beach.
Yeah.
And I will start to go into the water a bit.
You go.
I
into
will
the
also undress.
Oh yeah. Butt ass naked, you go walk into the water.
Temperature
As-
is just right.
It's almost like you cannot feel the water. And now, Blork, you can decide how long down do you want to go into the water.
I go down to the neck.
You go down as fully down to the neck.
I have to
It
think. Have I swam before?
I think you should have.
Yeah, I
Like-
am a hunter, so
Yeah, I think you should have been in a frozen lake.
yeah. But it is very warm.
As soon as you think about it, it turns cold.
No, it's perfect. And I
I'm glad to hear it, Blog. Once you're down there, can you do me a favor?
I'm gonna try to breathe underwater.
Okay, you can do that first then.
Bloop. And I
And
try
you
to
can-
breathe.
And I think you can breathe underwater.
I imagine that some fish are like just skeletons.
Oh, yeah. Like Super Mario.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly that.
I pop back up. Yes, I can breathe.
Remember,
That
this
is really cool. Don't try that outside.
Yes.
It only works in here.
Yes, I know that.
So whilst you're at it, can you reach both your hands behind your back?
Okay.
Further down.
It's as far down as I can.
Okay, grab onto your cheeks and spread them and shake a bit.
Okay. I'll do
Thank
that.
you.
You're making us wipe his ass in the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
The water turns dark.
That's perfect, Block.
You get a head pat on your head again.
I think I killed Robin.
Maybe.
You know, in a lot of things, I did not. No, yes. Nia, you get the DM inspiration for that shit.
Ooh.
Yes.
That is genius. I did not think about that. That's good. That is a long time joke in full perfection. Yeah.
Finally, it's clean. See
So-
how long it lasts.
You can spend a lot of time here if you want to talk about something else. Or otherwise, I'm going to identify some stuff with Blinky that could be
I feel
interesting.
like we're walking around for a while, and when we feel like it's been about the time we think Blinky needs.
4 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will just come back.
And bring apples.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And I will identify so everybody at home can hear it as well.
Oh god, the entire list.
Yes.
The whole list, it will take me 4 hours, I think.
Yeah.
We said we will let you do it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
glad.
it
The
depends.
entire evening.
This kind of depends on what I find during things. That's the
Oh, yeah.
thing. So we can at least
So,
start
but-
with the first things, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will tell you if I will halt.
Yeah. So after set and done,
God.
you manage to sit down, finally have some peace and quiet. You glimpse down into the first item, the ball, or the
Yeah.
sphere that you received. You stare into it, and your eyes go to this milky white, and you get information from it. This is a memory reduction sphere. It is ordered to take any type of memory past a specific date and backwards,
Do I know what?
and it stops in another certain point of time. So it's a mind gape within this individual's time space within these years, and there's approximately 5 or 6 years.
Some mind gap that is 5 to 6 years.
Yes.
And do I know when, or is it just sometime?
No, it's not specific which time. It's mostly like in a certain time it was activated, and then it stopped at the current time. But it is roughly 6 years of memory in this sphere,
So that are contained in the sphere.
and that is contained in the sphere.
Ooh. Okay.
And they can be activated, but they can only be activated using one specific instrument. That is called the Dream Sphere. You take this this sphere that you're holding, put it into this odd magical thing item, and it will show you the memories, a certain memory that this person has been living in this large dome.
Okay.
But it can only be accessed through that dome.
Okay.
It can be dispelled as well. You can dispel the sphere, and then the memories will disappear as well.
But then they will be gone, just.
Gone forever.
Yeah. Okay.
Or if you dispel it, you can reload it. Like you can order the sphere to layer in memories again.
Okay.
But you have to operate it and base it on the base of the small brain of the person.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Goody goody. 1.
Yes, 1. And just to be, let's see now.
Second was cone.
The cones. Yes.
Or now it's the bagpipe of inspiring dissonance.
Yes. It is exactly what it is. You have a bagpipe that has the cone of inspiration, which is awakened. And then you have the cone of dissonance. And I'm going to cone. And what the cone of dissonance does, you have to be a bard to use it. While using this item, the wielder gets +1 to their spell attacks. All spells cast based damage, like you're casting something that makes damage, they do 1 additional force damage.
Okay.
And this item is dormant.
I see. Exciting.
And they are fused now together.
I don't sense any, like, there's a soul of a dead person in here that's gonna fuck with you. I'm just asking now. I didn't last time, so it's not really what identify does. But I'm saying, is there any spell on it though that is cursing me? Okay.
No, but you've sensed that your bag of inspiration and dissonance has reached full equilibrium. Sorry. Like full balance.
Okay.
My
It's
wife is
happier
laughing at me at the background.
Equilibrium.
Okay. Wonderful. And then the wonderful bag.
Equilibrium, it's called, yes.
Wonderful bag
Yeah.
cards.
And the next item,
Wonderful bag of cards.
you reach for it, it's not there.
Then we skip that for now.
And after a while, you reach out for anything, and then you feel it arrive at your pocket.
Okay. This thing is so weird. Fine.
I'm gonna hold it tightly as I identify it so it doesn't slip away again.
And as you identify it, it is usually an item takes a long time to, identify it, but this one immediately is identified, like on an instant. And you get this. It's almost like your brain gets this wave of knowledge from it. It is beautiful. It is. It's called the Deck of Many Things, but it has so many names. It has so many legends beyond it. It is something that you realize this is just a part of the world. It is not created, it is just there. It is exactly 52 cards. Well, now 51. And it's filled with unlimited potential and destruction. And the leather pouch is protecting it, and all of the people outside do not feel its influence.
Would it be dangerous to open it here in a mansion?
No,
I wouldn't.
Well, you feel that the magical energy that it has can be manipulating other things around it.
Yeah, but it can't, like, if you use it in here, it's not gonna, like,
make an atom bomb of it. No.
Yeah, exactly, and it's not gonna be like destroy the spell of the mansion if one were to pull a card, because it's
it depends on the card.
I suppose.
But in the like knowledge of what you get from the cards, they do possess a huge magnitude of magic. Maybe they are just magic itself, and it can manipulate magical stuff around it, but it cannot destroy anything like with its presence. But it literally says like anything could happen with these cards. Literally anything. It could bless an entire person to be anybody that you like, or they will be vaporized from the face of the world.
Fuck it. No!
What? Are you going to draw a card?
Apparently.
Are you drawing a card?
He's gonna sit there and be like, get this weird impulse. And then she's going back.
No, we're not gonna take one. We know what happens when we take
What did you
cards.
say, Lily?
Take
Yeah,
two.
yeah. Lily's like, and that's just the. Lily says like, this could be the end of Mandalorian. I will like, yes, it
Yeah.
could be.
I put it on the fate of a die. Because I'm not the one deciding here.
Are you going to take a card?
She's gonna try not to.
Mm-hmm. You can roll
And
a
she's
wisdom
gonna-
saving throw if you want.
I already done that.
Oh,
And I failed so fucking hard.
Oh.
So, yeah, she's gonna try to
Proceed.
not take one. And then she's gonna twist her neck a little bit. And then it takes a little moment. Then she looks down at it again and she gets this little smirk.
Oh. What's the harm of taking a little itty bitty little card, right? I'll take one for us. Yes, we will.
okay. So you take a card.
Mm.
I'm going to spin the wheel of deck of things.
I'm gonna
And I am
die.
rolling it. Oh, mama, let's see.
This is when I lose all my items. Or
And
get
you
teleported
draw
into a fucking dimension.
Card.
Uh,
Oh,
Oh god, no.
I'm excited and fucking terrified. There is no limit to the both.
is his wife? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, wife.
Goodbye, campaign. Goodbye, wife. He's not overly laughing with joy, at least. So it's not the worst. Okay, he's
Oh.
doing
It
that.
more looks like he's reading a really complicated explanation of something, and I'm even more worried.
Then I wrote.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
No.
This is going to be very. This is interesting. It is very, very interesting that just you get this, Blinky.
That is what I'm worried about, because I'm like, I'm kind of different, which makes me worried
Yes.
about these cards in a different way. You
This is-
die again! Or you get life. God.
This is very hilarious because what you are, and yeah, you look into the deck, and as you look at the card, on it says the Phoenix. And it's a bird. The card depicts a large bird of prey engulfed in a huge amount of fire and flame, that is between death and rising up from the ashes again. And the card ignites brightly in a crimson red fire, and it burns your hand intensely. And where the card once was, leaves a mark with a huge flame in the center middle of your palm. This individual, okay, so you will get this information also because it said so on the card. Some of these doesn't give you any information, but this one gives you information. So, Blinky. The individual that drew the card can resurrect any person once from death. Even though they have been dead for thousands of years, the target must be considered a creature. If this creature is or were undead, they will return back into life.
Life, or death life?
Life. You have the power in your grasp to resurrect one person.
I feel like Blinky just became God.
Does she need
For a
to do
day.
it
That-
now,
and this-
now, or can she save this?
Doesn't say on the card. You can resurrect one person once.
Even if I don't have the body or anything. I just can.
You
Resurrect.
have to have
I must
You
have
have
the
to
body.
have
Yeah.
body.
Yeah, okay, good.
or a remain. And the person must be considered a creature.
And dead.
I'm so happy we didn't
And
do
dead.
this before fucking Valasar was resurrected, because otherwise Hakka would have been like,
Place thy hand on my lover.
Maximus!
oh god.
Yes, Maximus.
He's gonna find his pieces spread out. There's an eye in the gutter right here.
I hope this is Maximus.
Hmm.
What if... Okay, Blinky is still considered dead, right?
Yes.
What if we took her finger and resurrect Blinky? Because we have one of her fingers.
So there will be two versions of me, one undead version and one living, alive version.
Wouldn't it just make one alive?
This is when we separate Nas and Blinky into two entities. Nas can be the undead necromancer of fucking death and destruction. I'm thinking he can just go back to be on bard.
And
I'd rather
the
have the
new
nice
big
one
bad guy
being the
was
one that-
born.
Oh yeah, I have to fight myself.
But yeah,
Oh, the
you...
prophecies. Oh.
Fancy. Oh, we love pulling cards, don't we? We should pull more, but no, we mustn't. Not right now. That would be cheating, would it not? Identifying is kind of boring, though.
Oh god.
She's gonna walk out of the room.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, she's gonna try to find a servant.
One servant look up and...
Where's the one with the smile and the voice?
points at the door.
Yes. I'll go towards that.
Goes into the room, and you can see they are standing commanding blah 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 as you're getting closer to her. Ah, second mistress, you have returned as well.
Yes. We have.
What can I do you for?
Where is all the lovely friends of ours?
Your friends. The friends of yours are in the viewing room.
Ooh.
They are standing, and one of your friends is wiping their ass in the ocean.
Do tell which one.
The big one.
Really?
They're eating the fruit as well. Shall I poison them? No.
Die in here.
Would it be so awfully visually naughty?
You wish me to go and get them?
No. I can do
Worse.
things myself.
Of course, mistress.
In the ocean, the wounds, you say, yes?
They are in the wounds, yes.
Awfully dark down there, isn't it?
It could be.
Yes, it could be, couldn't it?
Shall I make it darker, mistress?
Yes. Please do make it darker for me. Oh, let's weigh the big guy down a little bit.
Blork,
Hmm?
as you are bathing and yanking your ass up and down, something latches onto your leg.
What
It
do
is-
we say?
It is slippery, almost like a tentacle, and another one. You can see Blork start to move around in the water. As the water, from the very furthest point, starts to be this dark, billowing water, it starts to become deeper.
Something is grabbing me.
And Blork goes underwater.
Did he say something?
He disappeared. Something was grabbing him. Gonna run towards the water.
And you can see
Slowly
Blork.
follow. I'm like, why are you running? Nothing here is harmful.
The water is crystal clear. So you can see Blork and all the fish just moves away. But you can see him being dragged down in the middle of the ocean.
And it goes dark. Very, very dark. It's not suffocating. You can't die. You can just be scared.
Do we see that something is grabbing him?
Yes. Something with a very long, dark tentacle.
Nothing can harm us here. He's getting pulled down.
Can I breathe?
Yes.
I'm
And
gonna
you feel the ocean just flowing past you.
And the light starts to dim.
I'm gonna jump down and swim after him.
I'm gonna try to tear the tentacles off me.
Make an athletic check.
Is he getting pulled fast? Or can I catch
Yes.
him?
He's quite fast.
15.
15. You manage to kneel down and you take the tentacle and you bend it, and then you get it. Then you are released and you are swirled around in the quite further down into the ocean.
I tried to swim.
Mm-hmm.
I swim upwards. Do I know what's up?
Not anymore.
Not anymore now.
How dark is it?
Oh, very
Pitch
dark.
black.
Pitch black.
Oh,
And it's starting to your anxiety over the darkness.
do I feel the same fear of the dark in here?
Kinda. It's different, but kinda.
Then I will rage.
Mm-hmm. As Fidelis, you are crawling down in towards the water. Rill, what are you doing?
I am going to try to find a utensil.
You turn around and you can see a bunch of them are just standing on the coastline and
God.
staring outwards.
Hello. There's something grabbing our friend. I don't think he likes that. Can we have it stop, please?
They turn around and all of them just
She's gonna hear behind her.
Oh, sinking.
all
As
of the
he
tentacles
goes,
turns around.
as the big one goes blub, a blub. Will fear kill him first, you think?
She's gonna walk up and stand next to her.
And another utensil with the mustache. Very fun, mistress. Very fun.
Isn't it? Fun indeed, right?
Blub,
Pretty
blub,
one.
blub.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounded a lot better when she said it, not you.
Ah,
Oh, my mistake.
I take it it's your doing. It's a harmless little prank, no?
we are doing nothing. We're right here, aren't we? Hands and feet is on the ground.
Well, you do have control over this place. Endless control, no?
Oh, sometimes things happen. It's been acting up, hasn't it, since we got here? Faulty little things. Magic can be so unpredictable, can it not? Yeah.
You do know we sort of need him, right?
Oh, nothing can harm in him here.
And as much as I know that, I'm also quite sure that you know there's a difference between physical harm and mental harm.
Yes, one is more fun.
I'm sure that is true for you, and I'm glad that you find joy in that. But perhaps it might not help the group in the long run, you know?
Oh, but it would, wouldn't it? We have to be positive, right? Smile and all that. Yes.
Smile and wave.
Yes. Smile and wave. And dance in joyful little twirls.
The utensil starts to swirl.
You've seen it too, have you not? He's
See,
big guy. He's like an itch. One that you constantly need to scratch until your body fucking rots and bleeds.
Fucking rots and bleeds.
Yes.
I don't
Less
think
than a
I've ever had-
shildling. He is. A shildling learns, a shildling remembers. He does not.
Well, he does have a weak memory, which is why we need to help him remember things. As friends do.
Yes, friends.
Vidal, you manage to get close to where Blork is.
Can I grab him? And try to grab him and pull him up.
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna grab him and try to pull him up.
If I
You know
feel
what up
something,
is.
You feel something grab you.
I will try to strike it.
Make an attack.
Did it be unarmed? 19.
19. You... Definitely you will hit Vidal.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Bitch slap.
You imagine Blorkus go, oh!
Bitch slapping me?
Yeah.
Yep.
4 damage, you said.
Yeah.
Can I still grab him and swim?
Yes. As he is, oh! Which rage slap.
What about
Question
the
is,
tentacles?
do you know which direction is
The tentacles is
upwards
not
now?
following.
Not yet.
Because it's black.
I have my goggles on.
Oh, but it's illusions.
And I know
Fancy.
Make an
where...
intelligence check.
Yeah.
A 14.
14. You start to swim with a raging Blork around you, hitting, and you just, oh! It goes for a while. As your conversation ends, ends and still on, Vidal and Blor comes up on the surface.
I am in a full-blown frenzy now.
Mm-hmm.
See, when he gets mad, he destroys. And confusion makes him mad.
Maybe
And
we
he
should-
always confused.
No, not always. That's not true.
Hmm.
We take 50 steps back as a security distance.
Why? You afraid?
Don't like to get punched.
Do I see Vidal as an enemy?
For the very moment, you don't think as there's just something in the water, and you just hit everything.
I mean, we came out of the water, right?
Yes, but it's more like, oh.
Okay.
Flailing.
Yeah, you probably would been hitting me a couple more times on the way up.
I would
Yes.
say do 4 attacks more,
Oh, damn.
just to simulate the way and
Oh.
getting up.
Oh, damn!
Okay, okay.
So you take double damage from that then? Mm.
Oh, no!
So 3 attacks, and one of them is a natural 20. So you
Yeah.
take.
Was it 3 or 4 attacks?
4 attacks.
3
so you did
hits.
3 hits.
3
Yeah.
hits.
Okay, yeah. So 2 normal damage first then.
I mean, you
Yes.
click on the damage and it will calculate it for you.
You click
you
on
can
the
just click
yeah, click on the unarmed strike text on the chat. So that is yeah.
Forecast.
Oh, I clicked the critical also.
Yeah. So
'Cause
4 and
critical
4.
is supposed to be more damage, right? When he's
Doubled, right?
I
Yes,
think
so
God.
8. So 4, 4, and 8, and then the last one is 4, I believe.
Do you roll 4 on everything?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
I get +3 melee damage for rage and frenzy.
Extra checks.
You get advantage.
I can do a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Oh yeah, then you do another strike.
Oh God.
And then I get a level of exhaustion.
I'm gonna have to use my Phoenix rune.
Yeah,
Very quickly.
at the very end of it.
Vidal.
Can't die in here.
Well, he
no.
can die from the Lord killing him.
I don't think you
So-
can. I'm not
I
sure.
think he can. He's.
So let's see.
You can kill people because we're still
8,
people fighting.
12.
It's not a mansion.
20, right?
Yeah,
Or do I take
20. You should take 20 damage. Bludgeoning damage as you take Blork up from the water and he is just flailing around. And now, Blork, you start to realize that you see Vidal in front of you.
Where am I? Where am I? Good.
It's okay, Blork. Come on.
It was darkness. Everything was. I was floating in the darkness.
I know.
I'm so
Hold
tired.
my hand to Nas.
Hmm?
Would you like to go somewhere and talk?
Yeah. Sure. We always love talking.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna look to the utensils.
Make sure that little fluffster boy and the big guys taken care of. Not in that way. Help.
I'm like,
It will be done, mistress.
Yes, warm them up by a fire, not
The
inside
other
it.
behind the other utensil takes forth a fork and a knife. No, not that way. And you can see all of them just sad faces. Put them down, and then you just walk down.
I still think I prefer them without faces.
You don't like the addition? Why not?
It's a bit unsettling.
Mhm. It's a viewpoint, isn't it?
Where'd you like to go?
How about my place?
Sure.
Yeah.
As you walk away, Vidal, you come up to the beach, and on your bag, on your clothes, on top of it, you see the deck of many things.
Oh
Of course you fucking do.
A thing, Robin.
Mhm.
When you score a critical hit that deals bludgeoning damage to a creature, attack rolls against that creature. Oh, nothing. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
brutal critical. You can roll 2 additional weapon damage dice when determining the extra damage
Oh,
per critical hit.
then
That was what
Vidal-
I was waiting for. Yeah.
yeah. So, oh shit! Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Wait.
Yeah.
Then-
And I would have had advantage on the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll that. So first, so it's 8.
It
Then
dies.
you roll. Then you roll 2 other. No, that's 4 and 4,
That's
and
the
those are
rage.
doubled.
Yeah, the rage one hit.
And then you 4 damage, additional 4 damage with that. But the brutal critical is that you get 2 other damages because it's a brutal critical. So you get 4 and 4, and those dice or those damages is doubled again.
So
Okay.
16.
So no, it is 2 18s.
Well, 18.
So
18s?
but first, they're 2 dice. They're 2 difficult dice that he rolls for brutal critical. All dices are doubled.
Yeah, you can roll 2 additional weapon damage dice.
So the weapon damage dice is 4 for the bludgeoning. So that's 8 and another 8. So So
I think he rolls to more because they could be less, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
But
shouldn't
they
be.
are not any damage. They are just
they
4.
are. They are
Oh,
4.
okay.
Okay.
I guess.
So
Okay.
they are
Upon this,
8 multiplied by 3. So it's 24 damage.
24 extra damage.
Because the first one is 8.
Yeah.
Because that is the damage he rolled for the critical one. Then a 2 extra for brutal. So it's 8. It's a 16 for the other brutal critical. So it's 24 for 1 punch.
For 1 punch.
1 punch is 24.
So
That is
it's
the critical one.
okay. So the critical extra. So I should add 24 more damage.
So the extra ones are also doubled, even though there's 2 extra.
Yeah, I'm very confused about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm very
All
confused.
dice are doubled.
So
Okay.
I take 24 extra damage from now. Right.
No, you should only take 16.
16.
Because you take 8 from the first one because you
Oh,
are
yeah.
already done that. Then you take 16
Yeah, okay.
from the other dice.
His face fucking bloody. Bleh.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
bloody
barbarians.
from previous encounters.
Utensils will definitely warm them with warm blankets as they come up.
Do we come up and see the conversation they have and hear?
You see them leaving.
We don't hear Blinky speaking.
No. But still on the shoreline, standing the utensils, and staring out at the open ocean.
I pick up my stuff and I pick up the deck of many things.
Mhm.
And I put it in my pocket.
All right. As Blork and you take on your clothes, I assume that you put on your clothes as well, Blork.
Yes.
Picking up your clothes and put it on. You start to wander up from the beach
And I
into
hug
the forest. Yeah, and Goat runs to you, and as you walk into the forest and continue looking out for your friends. But that we will take in another episode, because here we end tonight's episode. Whew.
So happy I didn't have my new hammer.
You had your hammer, you would be dead.
It would be a wet spot on the ground.
Yes.
Fucking wheel
If
the
you were-
weapon to the face.
That wielder weapon would, yeah. Maybe not,
Smack
but
that
we will
goat
see.
up.
Yes. Thank you so much for staying up with us and looking through this episode of Curse of the Black Mountain again. Make sure to go into our YouTube channel. Hello, the microphone goes up and down. For other content that we have over there. All of the other episodes that we have of this campaign, but we have our other things. So head over there and you will have some very cool new goodies over there as well. And we will see each other again next Sunday, hopefully. If everything is going to according to plan. Hope we will see you then.